I've been giving you the worst of me. Now you wanna stay tonight. Pretty how you work hard for me, but forgetting how to talk. Nah, I don't like no humble beats. Just go and suss it up. Now it's time to marinate. And right after we're done, I like it when you're looking like that. I like it when you check.
Yo, what's going on, guys? What is up? What is up? I'm so used to that banner kind of going in and out. I guess sometimes it just doesn't quite do that. Not so sure what's going on, but what is up? What's happening? Happy to be live. Happy to be back over here. Let's do that one more time. Let me do that start screen, and then let's do that one more time to the main display. What's going on, guys? We're back. There we go. I feel like that's more official. Yeah, Tuesday stream. Let's freaking go. I mean, these dropped today. Valentine's is around the corner. I think it's important that we touch on these, what they're doing on the aftermarket, my initial thoughts on them, so that, you know, anybody who is stumbling upon my stream or this video can make that educated decision if this is something that they'd like to get their significant other, get themselves for Valentine's Day. I think it's the perfect time. Finally, it's the perfect time for Nike to release something like this, because they're giving some time for shipments to actually arrive to people's houses and stuff, or apartments or what have you, you know. So I don't know, you know, we were able to hit, so shout out to Nice Kicks. A couple things happened today, actually. It was a pretty well, I feel like a couple things happened these past 2 days. The sacks drop. I know there's not too much hype considering the color. We did hit on them, but then I didn't make the purchase in time, so we ended up like missing out on it. But hey, it is what it is. If I really wanted them, I would have just went straight for them. But I feel the sacks specifically, I don't feel that pull. I don't feel that pull that I typically do from the initial colors. So let me go ahead and just share my screen. So these are going to be the dunks. There we go. It's finally working on me. There we go. These are the dunks that we're going to be featuring on the channel today. But I did want to let everybody know that we actually did hit on the Tom Sachs. So let me go ahead and just share this real quick. We hit on the Tom Sachs. Came out about $109.99. But we, and they pretty much give you about a window of 15 minutes to purchase it. Now, I ended up not purchasing it. I just held off on this one specifically, mainly because, I don't know, I'm kind of happy with the Sachs I have right now. I have about 3 pairs. I'm good. I am good. We got 2 white ones and we got 1 yellow. I'm good on that. I'm most likely going to be shooting it for the next pair that's coming out, the gray ones. So we will be holding. We did hold off on this. I was about to pull the trigger, but by the time I pulled the trigger, it already sold out. So hey, it is what it is. We keep it moving. Anyway, so we're going to be featuring these in the live today. Shout out to Mr. Old School in the building and Chuck E. Goat. What's going on? Took an L on the Sneakers Pass. Yes, we also did happen to have a Sneakers Pass today, which I was actually able to catch. But we ended up getting 2 L's. So we took 2 L's in. Actually, I didn't shoot for these in the morning. I passed off on going for these in the morning because we already pretty much hit on our pair. My size over here, 9.5. And then these dropped. They did a Sneakers Pass. I was like, you know what, makes more sense. I just do the Sneakers Pass. Then, you know, we can always pick them up in store if anything. So we full send it, but we took L's on this. The other one that we were going for this morning, the main attraction this morning, other than this one, was obviously the pink paisleys. And we took L's on that. We took 2 L's on that. So hey, it is what it is. It's all good. You know, we're trying to get the content. And honestly, I think the pink paisleys are just going to be a hot seller. I can see that sneaker definitely going up in value. I could see resale shops trying to get $300 to $400 for that, for sure, without a doubt, especially come summertime. So the pink paisleys is definitely a fire sneaker for sure. Yeah, no pink paisleys. I know. Hey, we tried. And I don't know. I've never hit on a paisley ever. I think they're really hard to acquire. If I had to choose a paisley for myself, I'd go for the orange one. I really do like those orange ones specifically. But yeah, we're doing a shout out to the 5 in the building. You could kindly take a moment and smash that like button. Definitely would appreciate that for sure. And so would the YouTube algorithm. You got the Sachs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, I was going to try. They gave me that 15-minute window. We hit. I'm not sure if you got to see my screen or you just jumped in, but yeah, we hit on the Sachs and we didn't buy them. So I guess we're kind of having that it's kind of like that impulsivity effect where you're kind of like you want to get it, but you're kind of holding off. I think the reason I held off on this was mainly because we got some force. So we got some force this week. I literally was running around today getting my entries in at the shoe palaces. So I was able to solidify 2 entries at some shoe palaces. Well, 2 for the grade school and then 2 for the men's sizes. My size 9.5 for the photon dust. Okay. So for these ones specifically. So obviously there's a lot of hype regarding this. So Shoe Palace did do their contest today. So we're just trying our best to put in as many entries so that we have the highest chance to feature this on Saturday. That is the plan. Okay, that is definitely the plan. But in today's stream, we're going to keep it focused on this amazing dunk. Okay, I personally think this is way better than the one they did last year. Let me actually pull up the one that they did last year on StockX. All right, the one last year just I don't know, Valentine's. Let me see. Valentine's dunk. Yeah, the one that came out last year. Yeah, guys, I don't know about this one. This is the one that came out last year. I don't know. It just yeah. Anyway, I don't want to look at it anymore. So this is the one we got. I do much prefer this. This kind of reminds me of white chocolate with a little bit of like velvet cake on the side. You got that nice maroon. You got the pink swoosh. I don't know. These look tasty. They do look tasty, and they're miles away from that last one, that horrendous one we got last year. Okay, I don't even remember the one last year. I literally had to look it up because it was so bad. Chucky Go says, I missed it on the pink paisleys, pass on the regular Valentine's dunk drops, missed a sneakers pass for the Valentine's drop. I didn't even know about the sneakers drop. It just so happened. Let's just full send it. So we sent it on two accounts, and we took 2 L's. Right? As if we didn't need any more L's from this morning's paisley drop, but hey, it is what it is. Really want those blue raspberries. Yeah, I know. Hey, I hope. What's your size again? Are you your size 11, right? I hope Atlas blesses us with some pairs. That'd be amazing. Because if I like. You guys know what? I keep talking about that green apple I need to go to LA for. But if we hit on the blue raspberries, even more so I gotta get the green apples, because then I need to like start to complete the pack. You know what I mean? You're a size 12. Hey man, well, best of luck. I really hope you get it. I know people, especially the resellers that join these contests, especially at Atlas or what have you, they definitely want those larger sizes because those are the money sizes, right? But hey, I'm crossing fingers for you, man. I really hope that it works out. I did want to get a couple of, opinions from you guys, okay? Because I took the black background out. We moved this over here. I much prefer this over here. We're going to be leaving this over here. Now, I'm contemplating, do you like the black background? Should I put that back, or should we just kind of leave it as is and just kind of have this natural light effect with just, this amazing light switch over here? I don't know. It just kind of makes it more look like a room, if anything, because I am in a room over here in San Francisco. So I don't know. You guys let me know if you guys would like me to switch it back, because I feel like the black effect kind of like this shelf pops out a little bit more. And I think the sneakers that I show on camera pop out a little bit more. But again, time a ticking, pick up those sour. Yeah, I know, man. I got till the 13th. So if I don't pick it up this weekend, well, I know one of those employees is going to be pretty happy. They're like, thank God this guy didn't pick it up because I want him, right? Hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Valentine's Day is around the corner. So, okay, before I feature these guys, I want to dive into what the hell is Valentine's Day? What the heck is it? You know what I mean? Like, when did it originate? Was it literally just this, was it, and I don't know many streamers that are going to do something like this, but I think it's important to talk a little bit about the holiday, because it's my favorite holiday. As cheesy as it sounds, it's my favorite holiday, okay? I'm just blushing as I say that, but it's the truth of the matter. So I'm going to pull this up over here. So February 14th, 2023. I know that Hallmark typically kind of owns this day as their, it's kind of like the Hallmark Day and all of that, and a lot of people get excited about it. But yes, it's to celebrate love. You know what I mean? Like I think it's important. It's important. I feel like there's too much hate in the world. There's too much complaining in the world. I think it's good to remind ourselves to come together in a lot of aspects. Obviously couples. It's couples day basically. So what is Valentine's Day? It's Valentine's Saints Day. Okay, Valentine's Day, also called Saint Valentine's Day, or the Feast of Saint Valentine, is celebrated annually on February 14th. It originated as a Christian's feast day, honoring one or two early Christian martyrs named Saint Valentine. All right, so and it's been observed for over 1,527 years. That's kind of crazy to me. All right, but yeah, you know, it's the day, as we know, to celebrate with chocolates and, you know, candy kisses and roses and all that amazing stuff. Yeah, to celebrate couples. You know what I mean? Yo, Chunks Kicks, you said you're going to stop by. I appreciate you. We got Bergolins in the building too. You know, much love to all you guys. You guys know it. We're here. We're cranking the dials, and I was debating to feature this dunk on Valentine's Day or just feature it now. I think it's more important to do it now because what is it? The rush to content. No, content is king or content is queen. The sooner you get the content out, the better. Because I thought about it, and I know a lot of people are going to be wanting to watch this because they're going to be kind of contemplating if they're going to pick this up for their significant other. Just please know, if you are going to get this for your significant other, please add some chocolates to it, okay? That's all I'm going to ask, all right? Like, literally, I think it's kind of a no-brainer at this point. Yo, we got 8 people in the building. Smash that like button if you guys are enjoying the content. You just need to kind of touch a little bit on what the hell Valentine's Day is. Obviously, I know some people are excited. I know it's also Single Awareness Day, you know? So anybody who is single, you know what? Hopefully, if you choose to be single, you're having a great day nonetheless. And like on that day, obviously, or, you know, hopefully you do find somebody that pairs nicely with you. You know what I mean? But so we're going to transition into, obviously, the main attraction, the main event, before we transition into, I guess, a little bit more sneaker talk. But we were fortunate enough to hit at Nice Kicks. So shout out to Nice Kicks over at Valencia here in San Francisco for I guess the early pair, because it's like, or I guess the same day pair, because Sneakers released it today. People are getting their shipments. Hopefully before Valentine's Day, everybody has these sneakers in their hands. Okay, I think this is going to pair very nicely with a box of chocolates. That's for sure. Chucky Goat says, Ernest, I thought that green apple was nationwide drop. That they said maybe you entered the local. I'm not too sure, man. You know, I was under the impression that the green apples was also like they were gonna. I've never really won on cop dates, so for them to tell me I finally won and then like I got to pick them up, so I was very confused with it, but. LA isn't that far, but it's also like, it's not like I'm going to New York City too. So, hey, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, okay? I need to plan a couple things, but it's also, I think it's difficult for me because I really want to do a lot of live streaming Friday, Saturday for y'all with a lot of these drops that are happening. We will be going live, obviously, for the Seafoam 4s. We will be going live, obviously, for the Photon 4s as well, because we have to. I think it's critical for the success of this channel. All right. But you know, it also depends, like, because this is my last weekend to go pick up those freaking green apples. But yes, excited about this for sure. So these retail for about, I believe, 100, was it 120? Let me double check here. $120. Okay, finally, I get something right, okay? And the release date was today. Perfect timing for people to get their pairs before the national holiday hits, or the nationwide holiday, that is for sure. But yeah, let me go ahead and actually, I just want to make sure I just have a little bit of music. I had like the hardest time finding some songs to play, but yeah, I just want to make sure I have a little bit of background music over here. What's up, Mr. Old School? What is up? Shout out to all the mods in the building, and for all y'all rocking with me today, that's for sure. Wow, man, this is weird. Is my music even playing? It kind of is, barely. All right, I just want to have a little bit of like white noise background music to some extent before I show these off. All right, well, let's, without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into these. Okay, let's bring them out, because from what I've heard and seen, the materials on this, especially the leather quality, is much better than your regular dunks. Okay, so thankfully Nike, I guess, listened to some extent, and they actually are willing to show this, willing to kind of like just kind of dial it in a little bit better for us. All right, so let me go ahead and bring the main display. There we go. It's finally working. It wasn't working a while ago. All right, so here we have it. Now, it would have been nice if they gave us a special edition box and maybe even some special edition paper, but this is pretty much your regular red box. It says over here Nike Dunk Low Retro PRM, Pale Ivory, and then medium soft pink over here. And we do happen to have my size 9.5. This runs pretty much, you know, true to size as your regular dunks do. And I really wish that they swapped out the tissue paper, but this is pretty much the tissue paper as we see over here. Nothing too crazy. And let's go ahead and let's pull these beautiful, beautiful sneakers out of the box. All right, so let's go ahead and take them out. And these are them. These are the Valentine's Day 2023 Dunk Lows. All right, so let's give it a quick 360. Look at that material over here. It does look very clean. Not necessarily seeing anything, you know, out of the ordinary with these specifically, but those pink swooshes really do pop. I don't know if I would be doing a lace swap on this specifically, but bottom of the sneaker, you pretty much see it. It is that nice maroon, you know, that like really dark maroon. Really, really nice. And then it transitions into this, like, I guess I'm going to call it white chocolate, you know, it's kind of calling it for what it is before Valentine's Day hits. But you pretty much have that white, that cream midsole. It goes all the way around with the cream stitching as well. Bobby Peso says, I got those when they shock dropped and traded them for Chicago too. Hey, let's go, man. Jewel Sneaker says, yo, salutes to all. Yeah, yo, salutes. Paul Jonathan in the building. Boss. Fire. What's up? Yeah, so the toe box on these specifically pretty much, well, a lot of the color pretty much matches the laces. This does not come with any extra laces, but this is it. Toe down. Let me actually just tuck these laces away so you guys can actually see what they would be looking like. I do think it's very important for when I do my reviews to show you guys what it would look toe down so you guys have an understanding, all right? Because it's important, okay? And then transitions into, you know, pretty much those really lovely laces, same color. And then we do happen to have this Nike tongue tag in pink, all right? So it's got that nice, nice white Nike. The back of it also does happen to have white, it's pink and does happen to have that white stitching in it as well. It does come with your regular, I guess, what is this? These little like, these, I'm like, what do you even call these things? These little stuffing papers, you know, just kind of fill the sneaker out. Back of the sneaker, pretty much you do happen to have the Nike stitch in white, and then you do happen to have, you know, obviously that pink leather as well. Jewel Love Seeker says, Amerbx, Mr. Old School, Chucky, Chung, Ernest, what's going on, fam? Yeah, what is up, family? How is everybody doing? So I just wanted to feature these on the channel so we could actually really look into the material. But if you get up close, this isn't, it's kind of like your stiff leather. It's not necessarily like something that's like subtle or anything like that. So this is kind of like, it is tough though. It's not necessarily like your pleather. It's nice. I like this. It's clean, and then you have like more of like a softer leather here, kind of like more of like a buttery leather. I'm like not even showing the camera. Sorry. So up here, pretty much it's more stiff, and then over here, this is like just more like a buttery leather if anything. So it does happen to have that that nice grainy leather to it, very similar to that pink swoosh as well. Sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't showing the sneaker on camera, but yeah, there you go. They're clean. They are clean. All right. So I don't know how limited these were. I do not have stock numbers in front of me. I should have looked that up before I went on screen to touch on that, you know, prior to talking with you all. But I think I did briefly see stock numbers, and they seem to have been more on the limited side. I actually want to double check if I can actually just pull it up right now and see if I have them. Because if I do, then I'll just show them to you guys right now. So forgive me if you guys hear a lot of beeping in the background. Stock numbers. Okay. We should have it. Okay, I have pink paisleys, but I do not have these. The pink paisleys seem to be really... There was only 36,000 of the pink paisleys. My God. Okay, and then the Valentines... I'm not seeing any Valentines here, honestly, guys. So, hey, it is what it is. But considering the fact, like, I only hit, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say I only hit. Thankfully, we hit, but I'm saying online we didn't hit anything on sneakers. But I only joined the sneakers pass. I only joined it 2 times. I ended up passing on joining on the regular mornings drop today for these because we already hit on a pair. It wouldn't make sense for me to take too many to double up or anything like that. I just wanted to make sure that we had one to secure for the channel, that's for sure. So what is my rating on this? Well, let's take a look over here. You do happen to have that Nike check mark with the Nike in pink on the inside. And this is just your regular insole, nothing fancy. These do run true to size, so please take that into account. And then if you are getting this for a special somebody, or you say if you're getting it for your girlfriend or you're getting it for your boyfriend, just make sure that just know you got to do the size conversions because these do come in regular men's sizing. Okay, so let's say I'm typically a 9.5. If you are going to get something for a woman, you got to do this size conversion. So just make sure you do that before you buy these. The last thing I would want is you buy them for your significant other, they get to your place, and then you realize it's the wrong size. Let's not make that mistake, and let's make it a point to always double check. So always check before you buy, always, okay? But these do run true to size. Yes, I could definitely see these actually maybe with cream laces or maybe pink laces. Yeah, I could see some pink laces too, because if you think about it, we have the pink here, and then there's no other pink and then on the entire sneaker. Like there's nothing other than in here and obviously in the back, right? But maybe some pink laces I think might look good on this. So yeah, no, you are right, Mr. Old School. I definitely would agree with that for sure. But that concludes my review of these. Guys, I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10. Okay, that's what I'm going to give these. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. I think it is great for Valentine's Day. It's definitely a step above. I'm not even going to rate last year's because last year's was kind of horrendous, to be honest. So I think they did a great job, and it's important to I know Nike is infamous for doing these sneaker drops for specific specific occasions like Halloween, Christmas. So I really do like the fact that they do incorporate a Valentine's Day theme for this one specifically. So shout out to all the cheesy people out there and the people who love Valentine's, similar to me. And yeah, if you guys are debating on picking them up, I do think this is an amazing sneaker, and definitely gets a double thumbs up from me for sure. Solid 8 out of 10. So shout out to Nike. Shout out to Nice Kicks as well for, I don't know, giving this guy a W for sure for the content. We do it for the content. We do it for you guys. So if you liked the review, consider smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel as we're just running things up over here. We're dialing it in. We're trying to get as many reviews as we can and talk about, what we love, which is sneakers, fashion, all that fun stuff, right? So solid pair. If you are considering picking them up, get them now. I know the prices on the aftermarket are a little higher. I'm saying get them now if you're looking to get it for somebody and you need it by Valentine's. Okay, so please take it into account. If you're getting it on the aftermarket from one of these sites, they need to be shipped to them. They need to authenticate them, and then they need to be shipped to you. So it might take a while. So if you're thinking about it, get them now. Get them now. I'm just saying, and yes, the prices on these are a lot higher than what I paid. As you know, there's a lot of people who like to resell stuff. If I were to sell these right now, I probably would maybe be breaking even maybe I'd be making $20 or something along the lines. Not a whole lot of money, but still there's a little bit of lunch money to be made if you did hit these today and you were able to, and you sold them same day. Okay, now let's just take a look at what they're doing on the aftermarket. Nothing too crazy. Obviously those larger sizes typically go for more. It's kind of normal in this market, you know what I mean? But the other ones are holding at some decent prices too, because there are a lot of, I don't know, there's just a lot of people with smaller feet, you know what I mean? And anyway, so yeah, so these are the prices that are on, I guess on StockX. So if you are contemplating picking them up, and if you need them by a specific time, because trust me, a lot of people, they'll pay that top dollar for their significant other. You know what I mean? They will. Yeah, this time Nike timed it right. Yeah, I think what happened, last year there's just been so many shipping delays that it really put a damper in a lot of stuff. Like do you guys remember? I believe it was last year, April. It was April 1st. They released a Halloween sneaker, and it was kind of like April Fools. Oh, we're gonna release a Halloween sneaker, but it was because of a delay. I think it was the only day that they could actually make sense of it all. Like, oh, let's just release a Halloween sneaker on April 1st just to like mess with people. I don't know. I remember that. I'll never forget that drop. It was the weirdest drop ever, but it was an amazing sneaker. I really liked that Halloween sneaker that they did drop, but it was just kind of weird. It was like they're releasing a Halloween sneaker on you know, well, not Valentine's, on April Fools, but they got away with it. It sold out, obviously. I mean, if they sold that Halloween sneaker any time in the year, I think it still would have sold out because it was a really nice glow in the dark sneaker for sure. But yeah, you know, again, we vibing for the rest of the stream. I just wanted to feature these, you know, get the content out the building so anybody that stumbles upon my channel and is curious about these can know my rating and you know if it is worth picking up for themselves or their significant other, because it would be really cool to rock these on Valentine's Day. Definitely this is definitely gonna get some people like looking for sure. They're gonna be like, oh, whoa, you got those on. Yeah, for sure. These are clean for sure. So solid 8 out of 10. I do like them way miles ahead of last year's, that's for sure. Shout out to the 6 in the building. Have you seen the Jordan 1 Valentine? So yes, I did want to touch on that too. So these sneakers are actually coming from a pack, okay? So it's this one. Well, Mr. Osco, I don't know if you're talking about an older edition, but like this one is obviously, I would say, the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme, the best one out of the pack. So this is the Nike Dunk that it has released today, but they did also release these two, okay? These Nike Airs as well did come out. You got a little bit of pink around that Air, so these did drop as well, part of the Valentine's Day package. You got those swoosh marks in the back with a little bit of that velvety pink, and then you also do happen to have these as well. I'm not too sure what these are specifically. I believe it's an Air Max, right? Air Max with hearts on the back, and then these as well. So yeah, I guess they did release more. I don't recall if they all dropped today or what the deal was, but yeah, this is also the Air Force One, and then these ones also did drop as well. All right, so, and then these ones too. So what's interesting about these ones, these are the Jordan 1, the Air Jordan 1 High, or sorry, the Zoom Air, and it's velvety over here. So kind of a weird concept. I know they did release something like this in the past. I'm not the biggest fan of this. And then I think behind it says anytime, anywhere. Okay, so I mean, it's a cool concept, but out of everything that they dropped, they also have this one too. So yeah, I guess it's an entire pack that they're all releasing. Out of everything, this is the start of the show, and that's why I'm featuring this on the channel. So yeah, the ones on the bottom, yes, it's why I prepped this page up, or I pulled it up, because I wanted to touch on them as well. Denzi says, my union shipped today. Thought I wasn't going to see them until March. Hey, Denzi, I don't know if you heard, but like Chris Gibbs is actually supposed to hand deliver that to your house. and I knew I was going to have to play the waiting game, which is why I just pulled the trigger on the one I could get, so I could feature on the channel. Get that out of the way. We just keep moving, right? Yeah, you guys know we are actively chasing not only watch hours, we're chasing content, we're chasing building this sneaker library and bring this channel to the freaking moon, baby. Cheers up to all our amazing people in the chat. Shout out to all you guys. You guys are real ones, rocking with me, helping me run that watch time, smashing that like button, and just getting this channel slowly and surely to where it needs to be. Because you guys notice, like, there are certain people, like, they're kind of like they have like a steady channel, and then there's certain content that just spikes or just blows them out of proportion and stuff. So I got a lot of ideas. You guys also let me know too. Like, I want to keep this like an open, collaborative conversation. If you guys have any recommendations on, like, oh, Ernest, I think you should do this for your channel, or I think you should do this, because I'm looking into, for me, I'm kind of a planner when it comes to putting content out. So it's like, I don't want to do shorts yet until I really understand how to do them properly. But I also know there's something about just being messy and just kind of just put stuff out and get better in time. So shorts definitely are on my radar to do for sure. That's a fact. But cheers up to anybody rocking here. Yeah, no, Dan Deezy, I'm curious, which union did you end up getting? Did you end up getting the sale? I'm under the impression you got the sale. But the canvas one, the white one's actually growing on me. I'm like kind of thinking to myself, like, maybe I should have got that one instead. I need to see them both together in hand. So once that comes to the building, that's when I can let you guys know, oh, we ended up holding on to this. We ended up, because I only really want to keep one union. I only want to keep one union, but I don't know which one. Right now, I'm leaning on keeping the sails, but I kind of want to keep the swooshes from the other one. So you see, I'm kind of like, I'm torn because I want to keep the swooshes from the canvas one, and I want to put it on the sail version and just kind of have something that, because for other people to have that, they have to buy both sneakers, so it's nice to have a little bit of exclusivity on the pair I want to keep with the swooshes that I want to keep, if that makes sense. That's just kind of how I rock, Sale off Union Drop. Yep, those are the ones that sold first. Not surprised. I'm not surprised. Yo, shout out to the 7 in the chat rocking with me today on this fine evening. Again, we had to get this content prior to a lot of other people, because guess what? Content creators that hit on these today, they gotta wait 3 to 4 days for Nike to ship the damn thing for them to put their content out. So we just, again, I mean, we gotta put out, and we gotta get these videos out onto the interwebs for sure. And I'm sure that anybody who did go for these is curious, like, hey, what do these look like? I wanna have an understanding. I think the story to this is just look up Valentine's Day. That's it. Look up Valentine's Day, the meaning, the meaning of Valentine's Day, and it being a day of love. It can mean different things to many different people, because people love in many different ways. So I think that's important to remember. That is very important to remember. But I want to go ahead and transition the conversation. We got a heavy week. Things are starting to heat up. They are starting to heat up. So let's go ahead and let's bring up some of the contests that we already joined. Some of these contests, because you guys know it. We do not sleep. We fire off at every single opportunity. We try not to miss. We try not to miss by shooting for everything. All right. So out of the 2 4s that are dropping, the sea foams, or whatever they're calling this. Yeah, they're calling it the green oil, the sea foams. I prefer sea foam. That's kind of what it looks like. I really like these. I prefer these over the photons. That's me, okay? Just being real. But what's weird is, so I entered for this, and we also entered for this and this. Size 7 on this, regular size 9.5 on this. Regular 11 on this, because again, this is women's sizing, so please know that. But highly recommend joining all of these contests while they're live, okay? Now, what was interesting to me, so this is A Ma Maniere, okay? So obviously just go to A Ma Maniere if you have not already. What was interesting to me was on Social Status. I mean, these 3 sites typically drop these contests around the same time, as we all know. Draws already closed on that. When I tried joining this, for some reason, for some reason, I cannot really enter. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. When I try entering, it doesn't let me go through. So I don't know if it's like a bug in the system and I just need to refresh the page. But you can go ahead and try on Social Status as well. They also do happen to have this as well. All right. So these are probably some of the top tier hot sneakers that are dropping this month, so definitely do not sleep on them. So the ones you cop from Union are getting hand delivered. Are you messing around? Hey man, I mean, I'm just joking, but it would be so funny to have Chris Gibbs deliver the sneakers to you in person and then apologize for all for the Jordan 2 release that happened, for him to apologize. I mean, come on, how is Union supposed to make it up for all the people that they tarnished their own name? This whole thing happened, and it just is what it is. It's like the only way to come out of it, honestly, this is, if I were in Chris Gibbs' shoes, well, number one, I'd feel really bummed out for a while. I'd probably disappear from the scene for a while. The only way to come out of this is to do good work. That's what I think, is for him and his team to put the blinders on, focus, and put out more Jordan highs. That's what we need. We need more Jordan highs. We need good products. Okay. I'm not saying that the AJKO was a crap product. I think it was a good product. I don't think it was necessarily, it made it up for everybody. Okay, because there's definitely, their name is still tarnished. But I think like Trust, they got to rebuild their name. And it's going to take time. It's just going to take time. I'm really hoping that they release some Air Jordan highs in that really nice buttery leather. That would be amazing for sure. Feature has 85 draw up. Yes, let's go ahead and actually pull that up as well. I already joined, obviously, because we're trying not to miss, okay? And they're going to be very limited, okay? Feature 85 Jordan high. All right, let me go ahead and just bring that up on feature. And it should be in, let me go ahead and just double check here. Feature.com contests. Okay, I just wish I just had that link in front of me. Black, white, 85. Okay, let's hope it just pops up. Come on, work with me. Where are we at? I don't know if you guys can help me out with that link. I think I is this it? Yep. Okay, I found it. Okay, let me just go ahead and populate it over here on page. Boop. And let me drop it in the chat as well for anybody who has not. That's weird. I thought I was already logged in. Okay, let me go ahead and just open this up on the browser. Bring this over here, and here we are. Okay, I'm gonna link it in the chat. Feel free to join that feature. Now, I don't know if feature's going to take your money right away. I'm like showing all my emails here. It's all good. Yeah, basically for this one specifically, let me see. Shipping, handling, returns. I'm not too sure. Does anybody know if when, like, for this specific release, if they're gonna put a hold on your credit card or what have you? I'm not 100% sure, but Feature is definitely going to be another site that you guys definitely want to go ahead and participate in for these. Okay. Now for the Air Jordan 4s, let me double check if there are any other contests. I know we're still waiting on Stashed SF as well. Stashed SF doesn't necessarily. Oh, they don't. No Feature does not hold. Okay, thank you. It does not take your money. Okay, that's what I thought. I just didn't want to like say they don't and then they do. Okay, we're still waiting on. I don't believe there are any 4s on Stashed over here. So yeah, they're really nothing. As you see, this is also that Valentine's Day. Nobody wanted this trainer, so it's sitting. This gone for sure. So yeah, so when this pops up, I'll definitely notify you guys. I will definitely let you guys know. Shout out to everybody supporting the supporting the channel for sure, and like letting us know what's the deal for sure. All right, okay, and then what else we got? Let me just go ahead and pull this up over here. So this is for the remainder of, so tomorrow nothing. That's Japan. Thursday, Seafoams. Okay, so yes, we will be going live in the morning. We need those. We need if we can double up on that, that would be amazing. I mean, I will be shooting for as many freaking pairs that I can freaking get, but especially in those larger sizes. Size 11 and up is basically what I'm going to be shooting for the Seafoams. That's for sure. We got Manny Martin saying bong bong. I swear to God, every time I see that, I just can't help but laugh. It's the funniest thing ever. So yeah, so Seafoams. There's a golf patent panda, and then the Jordan 1 Zoom Valentine's Day that's when that's coming up. That's the other one that it's like a Jordan 1 high Zoom, or what have you, with the weird velvety fluffiness is coming out on that day. That's interesting to me because I was under the impression that they would just drop them all at the same time, but I guess that's not the case. Friday, we got those Concords. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The Jordan 1 Low Concord. Not too much hype on that one specifically. I think there's a little bit of lunch meat made depending on the size you get. And then they have this Jordan 1 Mid Space Jam as well. And then obviously Saturday, a pretty big day. We are going for those Photon Dust as well, which we did join a couple contests here in San Francisco today. I was running around, lunchtime and then after work to get some entries in. I believe I got about 2 entries in two separate shoe palaces. So if you did get your entries in, good luck. And I really hope on Saturday I get to congratulate you if you guys actually did hit on that. Christian 2K says LeBron finna break the scoring record. Oh, really? Like, it's happening? It's happening tonight, huh? Hey man, we shall see. We shall see. What is the game happening? Like what around 8 o'clock, if anything? I'm not too sure, but yeah, hey, let's see. We shall see. But what is good? What is good? Shout out to everybody rocking over here in the chat. That's for sure. All right. Just want to make sure I got some stuff playing in the background, but yeah, so sneakers day. I believe there's supposed to be a live that's happening. I don't know if they're going to be doing an early drop of this for anything, but there is supposed to be a sneakers live that's going to be dropping, and you want to make sure you attend that. You do not want to miss that. Any sneakers live that's happening this week, attend it. Just show up. Just show up, start to finish. Show up. Do not miss it. That's for sure. Don't forget the Jown on Thursday. I need to double check. Thursday is what? Thursday's the 9th. Feb 9th, Jown sneaker. New Balance Jown. This is. Let me double check. That's on. Okay. These are fire, guys. We need these. We definitely need these. I'm already thinking about fits in my head for this one specifically. I just love the color. I really do like this color a lot. I think it's such a fire piece. Yeah, you guys should check this out. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I think yeah, she's going to be working with the Raiders going forward, I believe. Yeah, shout out to her. Amazing work. Amazing work. I'm going to bring this up over here. So this is the Jown that is going to be dropping on Thursday, okay? Thanks for letting me know. Jown, yes, is the best resell this week. Okay, this is probably the best resell this week. I mean, the colors are nice, definitely nice. Will we be going through these? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll try. But right now, I think for me specifically, eyes on the prize for the 4s, mainly to make sure we have personals, but also for the content. You guys know it. Shout out to the 8. Smash that like button if you guys haven't already. She's gonna polish the locker room. Manny Martin says, Jesus Christ. I'm dying here, bro. Seriously. But yeah, Jown. Like, how do you even pronounce that? Is it just like Jown? Like, how do you even say that? It's like, or is it a silent J or silent J's? Not too sure. Yeah, we just chilling. We chilling. I need to remind myself. It's like the whole purpose of going live is to hang out with y'all and just kind of shoot it for what it is. That's for sure. Like, we got the content. These are sick. I do highly recommend if you are contemplating. I do think it is a decent pickup for sure. Okay. Now, not a whole lot of resale on this specifically, but I do think it's worth picking up and rocking on Valentine's Day. But the problem, my personal problem with a lot of these occasional sneakers is like, sneakers are really meant to be worn for a certain period of time. Okay. And when you have something like this, that is like, it's themed for Valentine's. You wear it for Valentine's Day, and then you start to kind of figure out, okay, well, like, when else can I wear this? Since it's so Valentine-y, that it's really just meant to rock on Valentine's. Like, when are you gonna wear it again? Next Valentine's. So it's kind of like, it just adds more stuff to your apartment or your house that you might not necessarily use all the time. But I do think this colorway specifically, you can rock this throughout the entire year. Yeah, you can rock this whenever you feel like, whenever you feel like. There's not necessarily like you got to wear it because it's a specific occasion. But I find it interesting. It's like when you have something like that that's tied to an occasion, it's kind of like, okay, the occasion happens, and then like when are you going to wear it again? Like Halloween, So there's always that thing. Manny Martin says you can use it for Easter and quinceañeras. Okay. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But yes, you can use these for Easter. You're right. You are very, very, very right. You can actually put some light blue laces on this for Easter. I could see that. I could definitely see that, like some lace swaps on that for sure. No, definitely. Shout out to the chat for sure. Big blue heart. I love it. Big blue heart. Oh god, we got Mr. Otsuka says, "Hey now, Raiders Nation in the building," and then Niners fan at Manny Martins, and he's laughing. God, like it's funny because I feel like there's always gonna be tension in the chat because it's like nobody's ever on the same damn team. There's always gonna be like this type of friction where people are like just like, oh yeah, this is happening or that's happening. But again, those fours are fire. I love them, man. I think we have to get them. I'm trying to think top of mind if there are any other top of mind contests that are coming that are almost live or that are live right now. But again, this is my highlight of the week. This one specifically, okay? We're gonna do our best to get 2 pairs, okay? And I'm gonna join as many contests as possible. I believe Nice Kicks is doing a contest, I believe for this tomorrow. Let me actually just double check real quick. Just want to make sure that I set the facts straight here with any information I'm giving you guys. Nice Kicks, shop Nice Kicks. Yep. Okay, so let me just blow this up real quick. Man, it's so nice to have a phone that doesn't have a crack screen. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Don't worry, I won't start crying on. I won't start crying on screen. But these are so in store raffles 2/8. That's tomorrow for these. Okay, so if you do happen to have a store close to you, okay, Nice Kicks, you do definitely do want. Okay, well actually it's dropping. It says all location signups. Okay, so hopefully that Nice Kicks that you're joining doesn't do any backdooring. Okay, so at least you can pick these up. But yeah, that's them. Okay, so good luck, best of luck. Put those entries in. Get some friends and family to join with you too if you want more chances. Okay, so not only is that, there's also going to be these, but this is only happening in 2 locations. Okay, for the Photon Dust Hate, where I'm thankfully going to be going for sure. And then we also do happen to have NLA. Okay, for the Photons, it says here on the bottom, it says Hate and LA also tomorrow. That's men's and GS. Okay, so make it a point. I would recommend going for the GS because I do see a little bit of resale on that for sure. Typically on the larger sizes, I'm saying 5.5, 6, 7. I'd probably go for those if anything. Join Kith though for those 2. Okay, Kith app as well. Let me actually bring up, thank you for that, Kith app as well, which I don't believe I have joined yet, but I will right after the stream for sure. So Kith, if you download their app, okay, and you click into drawings, it's live right now. Boom. Okay, and we also do happen to have oh, that's interesting. No, this one already ended, I believe. Yeah, so this one is, it says enter now, which we will be entering. I'm going to leave it right over here, so don't forget. Thank you. Manny, I appreciate you for reminding us about the Kith raffle for the Seafoams. And you want to join that now. You want to join that now because, like, Thursday is going to be here before we know it. You know, Wednesday, tomorrow, you don't put your entry in, you forget, and then the drop happens on Thursday, and you're like, oh, forgot. You know, trust me, it doesn't hurt. I have one on Kith. Many people have one on Kith, but also a lot of people do join Kith. So it's like, yes, your chances might be slim, but it's still an opportunity. So I would full send it, all right? Or get your family and friends to join up too, if it's not too much work for them, okay? But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Smash it out of the park. You guys know it. We just vibing here. We are just vibing. Let me go ahead and just make sure I got a little bit of tunes. I'm like, what's going on with my my music today? You know, sometimes we're on and sometimes we're not on, okay? Come on, where are we at? There we go. I think Premiere also had a raffle. Yes, I think wait, Premiere for, I know that Premiere had a raffle for the dunks today. I don't know if they're, yeah, no, we're definitely joining Kith as well. I'm double checking right now if there are any other top of mind contests. I mean, again, like, reasons why we do what we do. We want to show you guys sneakers same day we can, as early as we can. We want to talk about raffles. We want to talk about how to cops, anything to help people out. Okay, I know Tom Sachs also did happen. Tom Sachs contest was on the Better Generation today, but we ended up passing on that. It is what it is. We did try today for Tom Sachs on sneakers, and we just took L's on both. We took L's on both. I'm double checking here where else. Double checking any of these other raffles just to let you guys know. Oh, baits. Bait. I believe it says online raffle Air Jordan 4 Craft is going on now. That was 7 hours ago. I'm not so sure if it's still live. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know if we joined Air Jordan 4. Yeah, guys, it's live right now on bait. So bait for the Air Jordan Craft. Join up. I would do it. I'm just gonna do it right now because I don't know when this is gonna end. So just rock with me, guys. All right, we're getting these entries in because every entry counts. Get those entries in at bait. I'm not sure if anybody has a link. Okay, but yeah, check bait. Okay, check bait.com. Wow, I got some Christmas music playing over here. I think Christmas is over already. Okay. I think they go up size 12 on certain sites. Yeah. So I joined for the Seafoams on bait, and they only ran until like an 8.5 women's, or men's, or something crazy. I was like, what? Yeah, we got some Christmas music playing. Sorry, I'm dying here. Yeah, because I know if I don't get this in, like, no, the thing is, stream's gonna end, and then I'm like, try to put my entry in, and it's like, oh, content's over. Okay. Oh, wow. They're actually giving, like, all the sizes for this. Astro Boy boots. I sent that to my sisters. Oh my god. I sent them photos of it. Yeah. So there is a CAPTCHA. There's a CAPTCHA that you need to do on this as well. Just know there's a CAPTCHA on the bait site. It's asking for the traffic lights in the building. So okay, guys, we just got our craft entry in. All right, over there. Just got the email. Just go on Bait's Instagram, okay? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna see if I can help and link. But yeah, just go on Bait's Instagram, and it's there. Just go on Bait's Instagram. That's all I'm gonna say. If I had the link, I'd put it in the chat, but I just want to let you guys know. So Bait does happen to have these, the photons, and then also the green oil or the seafoam. Guys, can we just call it the seafoam? I much prefer seafoam. It just sounds so much better. Okay, so we got that in. Again, we just got to get these entries in, because after we get them in, we don't have to think about it anymore. We could just win, right? And that's what we're here to do. We're here to win, right? I'm double checking. Okay, so Bait, I believe Notra's doing a contest for the Tom Sachs. I don't know, guys. I'm really not the biggest fan of this color of the Tom Sachs. The Tom Sachs I will be going for is going to be the gray with like that nice orange pop to it. Let me actually bring them up real quick. Gray Tom Sachs. Come on. Yeah, these guys. These are I'm going to call it the pigeons. I really like these a lot. Like, I really like these a lot. These are fire. I mean, my favorite color out of all of them are the original cream and bone. Those are the best ones. Like, nothing has topped that in my world yet, but these are fire. I like these a lot. When these come out, we're gonna full send for sure. Yeah, the Astro Boy boots, I'll bring that up. 350 bucks. I do like the concept, but I did want to touch on a couple things, guys. I mean, with the Astro Boy boots. Mischief is definitely, I gotta give my hat off to them. Mischief is one of those sites that is clearly, or just one of those brands that is doing stuff different, okay? I'm saying, since Yeezy, has anybody else really innovated? I'll wait. I will wait. I will legitimately wait. Like, I haven't seen another brand really do stuff different. So these are coming out. I would say it's an exclusive boot, and I do see demand behind this because it's so random, but also I do feel like your feet are gonna sweat up a storm in this. There's like literally no insulation. Like, I mean, not insulation. There's just no air coming through. It's like literally, it's just like just this piece of rubber on your foot. So trust me. Like, good luck to your feet breathing in that, as for sure. I do like the concept. I think it's cute. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's different. It's out of the box. It's out of this world. Yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know. I mean, I'm not gonna get them. Don't get me wrong. It would be cool to feature these on the channel, but it's just like, it's one of those things. I'm like what the last one they did was like this shoe that makes you look paralyzed, like you're wearing. We got to give our hat off to them for innovating. They're definitely doing stuff that nobody else is doing, and I like that. I think the industry needs this. It really does. How do you even know what sizing to go with? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't even know. Like, do you size up? Do you size down? Because the moment these drop, they will sell out. These will sell out because I do see resale on this. I do see these going for $600 to $800 on the aftermarket. I really do see this going up because there's demand. It's one of those things that it's like, if you wear this in public, people are going to look at you, like, for sure. That's a fact. These are wild. These are wild. She looks like she's enjoying having a pair. That's for sure. I'm gonna stay in my lane on these. DZ says, don't get them for resale. These won't flip. No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying like specifically buy these for resale. I'm just saying, if you're able to hit these, I do see some resale on this. I'm hearing a lot of people talk about these, and that's what I'm basing that there's going to be some demand on it. Like, I'm not saying you're going to break even, but I do see making some money on this. I do, depending on how limited these are. Okay. Again, I'm not a professional, like, reseller here or anything like that, and this is not financial advice. But I'm just letting you know my opinion. That I do see the fact that this is different. I do see it doing a little bit better on the aftermarket. Okay, come on, it's a collector's piece. Heck, even if you use this as a freaking, like, you use this as a pot, like, to put a plant in or something like that. It's a look. It's a vibe. Okay, come on, Ernest, you're going. I mean, hey, if I had the opportunity to pick these up just to feature on the damn channel, I think that video would do decent. And I'm just gonna say it. Now, will I wear these? Probably not. Like, what would I even wear this with? Like, wear an Astro Boy suit. This would make a really cool Halloween costume for sure. I mean, you got to give them hats off for that specifically, for sure. Okay. But yeah, I mean, come on, just look at that thing. It's just so random. It's so random, right? Yeah, Astro Boy. This is the last one that they did. I love this. I love this concept. This is so sick. The AC one. This is cool. Come on, guys. Like, there it is. $450. I bet you this is doing something on the aftermarket. If this isn't doing something on the aftermarket, so how much did this sell for? What was it? What was it? Was it 450 or what have you? Well, we'll see. Okay. 450, and the last sale was 460. Okay, so what, breaking even, if anything? Okay. The size 7 selling for, somebody's gonna try to get more money. Okay, so hey, wait, who was it? Manny, you might be right. You might be right in the aspect of, like, maybe there's not anything to be made from these, but I think, considering the fact it's one of those things that like it's different. I do see it holding. Like, these numbers seem to be holding to some extent. You might be losing a little bit of money if you sell on these on these apps. So I would not do that, if anything. But I just wanted to touch on it because, yeah, it's a very absurd sneaker, that's for sure. I even forgot which tab it was, but hey, it is what it is. Here it is. What else did they drop? Mischief AC1 hat. It's a medical boot. Honestly, if I were to own these, I would just rock one of them, and then I would rock, like, a regular sneaker on the other side. I wouldn't rock them both at the same time and make it look like both of your feet are completely messed up. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a cool concept, but I mean, is this supposed to be like a low-key insult to the people who are crippled, like or have had something happen to their foot? Like, I don't know. I think because it's like, many people will have a different opinion on this depending on, like, their state of affairs. It's like, if I was wearing one and my foot was crippled and I see people, like, just rocking this, I would feel like low key a little insulted. I'm like, you're not even, you have nothing wrong with your feet, and you're rocking something like that like, you know, I have like a disability here. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just like, that's kind of where my head's going. It's almost like a low key insult to other people. But like, I do like the fact that they're innovating to some extent, but to wear two of these, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. Shout out to the 8 in the building. Manny Martin says, yes, green underwear and the boots. Go to SoapRite to get some pineapple. Oh my God. I I don't know, man. Like, sheesh. Go to ShopRite to get some pineapple. Yeah, I read that wrong. My bad. Shout out to Abe Khan. People should just go cosplay every day at this point. I don't know. I just missed that. Yeah. No, I will not be going for any of these. I mean, these, I'm going to be real. I thought about it. I'm like, these are kind of cool. They're kind of cool, you know? But the boots, I don't know if I'd be rocking those. I mean, I just don't know what I would wear. I would wear this Astro boot with. Like, what would you wear this with? I could definitely see this as like, you could put a plant inside this. I think it would be like a cool decoration in the house. It's like, oh, whoa, you got the boots, and then you fill it up with dirt, and then you have a freaking plant in it. I could see this as a planter. Like, it's one of those like, oh, you got Astro Boy suit, boots, and you turn into a freaking like plant holder. It's a very expensive plant holder, $350, but still, I do see it as like, it's a statement piece, okay? It's a freaking statement piece, guys. You can park. Mr. Old School, that's the best comment I've seen all night. You can park if you if you buy this, you can park in the handicap spot. Dude, we're all going. Dude, we're going to hell, man. I don't know what to say. Manny says Ernest is going to trade Block 3 Air Jordan 4 Seafoam for a pair. No, Tamia, for like, you're not late. I mean, we did feature these on the channel, but no, we're just vibing here. We're touching on these freaking Astro Boy Mischief boots, and then like this thing that they released. I didn't get to cover this a while back. I don't know. I just don't really. Sometimes I don't really think. You know, I watch all these other guys too. You know, Seth Fowler, and just a lot of these guys that cover like a lot of the stuff that's coming on. So shout out to Seth Fowler. I do plan on doing a, I guess kind of like an unboxing. So I've acquired a lot of socks, like with like the past year from his brand. I have such a hard time pronouncing the freaking name. It's like Apothecary or something. Give me a second here. Apothecary socks. I cannot for the life of me pronounce these freaking let me just bring up this freaking website, because I do plan on doing just an unboxing. Okay, wow, yeah, he's even doing shirts now and all this stuff, but it's a brand. Can anybody even say this properly? Cry. I cannot pronounce it to save my life. I know it sounds insane that I can't even read this thing, but I'm just being real. I'm being real. It's like, couldn't he pick a better freaking name where people can actually pronounce a damn thing? Just can't. I can't. Anyway, so this is like his brand. We've acquired a bunch of socks. He's got limited edition socks and all this stuff. I'm sure you guys know who Seth Fowler is. Who does not know who Seth Fowler is, right? And this is his brand. He does everything from like, it started off as a sock brand. They have essentials. They have limited edition socks as well. We ended up picking up these in a couple different colors. These graffiti socks. I like the look. We got these ones. I think we got 2 pairs of this, and then we also did happen to get they're clean. They're clean. They're different, right? And then we also I think we got a gray one as well, I believe. I just like what they're doing. I like what they're doing. He's got these limited edition like artists doing stuff. Like, you guys can take a look at his page. I think he does amazing work. Serge says, "What up, crew? It's been a while. Took a break from sneakers." Hey, that's awesome. That's great. I really wish a lot of us probably were better at that and like knew how to take a break from this stuff. I feel like the reason why it's hard for me to take a break is because I'm doing this. You know, if we're gonna do this and get to where we need to be, we got to put out the content, right? So even if January was kind of like just at a lull and completely like dry, we were still going live, putting out content and stuff, because we need to make sure we're timing things properly, so that right now, as February's starting to heat up, like you guys can feel it, you can feel the heat starting to heat up again. And then March is going to be insane. We're just kind of prepping for that so we can go live more consistently. And then I believe hopefully by like April, we're like just monetized. You know what I mean? Like that's the plan. Because to me, the end goal isn't getting monetized. The end goal is there is no end goal. It's like this is not a competition. Or I guess maybe if it is a competition, it's a competition with myself, right? But we just putting out the content for y'all. Searches, been tired of these L's. Nike got me burned out. Damn, man. Can we just get some silence on that, like real quick? Like, damn, I don't mean to laugh. I mean, I'm just like, damn, like that's true. That's true. A lot of us are tired. We're tired. I'm fortunate to live in a city where I have many options to get these sneakers in front of you, y'all. Like, I'm very thankful for that. I feel like if I did live in an area where it wasn't as easily accessible, I think about the amount of times I've taken L's online, L's on all these contests online. It's like we would not be able to perform at the caliber that we're performing in terms of getting you guys content. I don't know what I would do. I would just have to go live and talk about stuff and look at screens and stuff. I wouldn't be able to actually have stuff like in hand and actually like just bring it on the channel and actually show you guys, you know? So just keep trying. Just keep trying. Or freaking A, get a new phone number. Like switch it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like create a new sneakers account. Like trust me. Switch it up. I think it's important to switch things up when things get a little bit more on the L streak side. You guys know what I'm talking about. We just get L after L after L. It's like we got to switch things up. We got to do what we got to do, you know? But it happens. It also happened to me for the longest time. I remember before I even started back on YouTube and I was like trying to get my account up, I was like taking L's for like a total of 3 months, like nothing. It was like dry, like literally L's after L's after L's. And then I started hitting, and then it's all about you're back in the momentum. You're back into momentum. So I think that's the problem when you take a break and you stop trying. You're just going to like, Nike starts to kind of like, not ban your account, but they start to kind of gray your account out because you're like, oh, they're not as active anymore. I know there's certain releases where they reward the people who aren't active and they give them the W, but it's to get them back in the game. That's what they do. That's what they do. Trust me. You guys know. Nike's pulled a lot of stuff on us in the past where they're like, hey, do this, and if you took like 21 L's on Jordan 1 highs or whatever, you're going to hit on this or whatever. Try. I don't know. It's all cap. It's all cap at the end of the day. Like, Nike is all about marketing. It's all about getting people in the game so that we're on the phones and we're using the apps. And so I'm amazed that they took that like button out. I don't know why they took the like button out. They took the like button out. I thought that actually helped your freaking chances to actually hit on sneakers. I don't know. They just took it out. So it is what it is. Tamiya's for life says, I never hit on dunks, but I hit today. Hey, let's freaking go. Which you end up hitting on these? This is what you hit on? Congrats if you did. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the 10 viewers in the chat. If you have not already, smash that like button. It definitely does help. You guys know it. Skip Nike, change to Puma. Okay. I mean, hey guys, look, you could switch it up if you want. We got Brooklyn Foams in the building. What's good, Ernest? You hit on anything today? Yes. Well, we did get the call, so we picked these up, and that's what we featured on the channel. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day to all you all. I know Valentine's Day is still next week, but if you are considering getting this for a significant other, I do think it's a pair worthwhile getting. That's for sure. And I like the fact that finally Nike's on time, right? Like actually 7 days before, like people can actually get the damn sneaker before they give it to their significant other or rock it for the personal on Valentine's Day. All right, definitely. I mean, come on, if you're like a lover at heart and you get to rock these on Valentine's Day, it's like, come on, like it's all about it's like where's the love? You know what I mean? Where's the love? So shout out to Tamiya for life for hitting on the Valentine's Day. I think it's a solid pair, and you'll see when you get them. Regardless of what you decide to do with them, I think it was a decent pickup, and they seem to have been a little bit more limited than what it seems. I mean, considering I took L's today on the Sneakers Pass. I took 2 L's on the Sneakers Pass. As you see it, we pretty much firing off at all cylinders over here, and we just took L's. I didn't take the photos of the L's because I didn't want to be reminded of the L's that we got today. But hey, we did try on the Sacks this morning. We took L's on those 2 L's. I did end up hitting on the Sack site. For anybody new coming to the channel, we hit on the Sack site, but before I literally waited. That's my bad. I waited. I was like, all right, I have 15 minutes to buy them. And I was like, should I get them? Should I get them? Should I get them? 10 minutes in, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to get them. I click the buy it now button and they're sold out. They're sold out. That's what you get. When you hesitate, you take your L's. Big L to the face. But hey, it is what it is. We just kind of keep it moving. To me, I was already kind of finicky about going for this one. The reason why, we got a whole bunch of heat this week. We got these Seafoams coming out. We also do happen to have these Photon Dunks. I just started these Photon 4s as well. Photon Dunks would be cool though. We got the Photon 4s as well over here. So you know, it to me, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I just passed. It is what it is. Nice Valentine look good. Tell me up for life. Yeah, no, I think it definitely is worth it. Valentine's Day was on the 1st when I paid the mortgage. Hey man, there you go. Yo, shout out to you, man. That's wild. Hey, we all building our dreams to some extent, and that's what matters. But hey guys, if I missed any of your comments, my bad. But I appreciate you all just rocking me today and just like vibing out over here. I am definitely excited for these 4s. You guys know it. Manny says, I hit on 2 pairs of Toms. Nice. Let's freaking go. I mean, again, I'm looking back at them. I'm looking back at them and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not mad that I missed out on it. Like, it's like, I'm like, they're not bad. I just feel like it's missing something. I feel like there's just too much brown on it. If they changed the swoosh mark, yeah, if the swoosh mark was like gray, yeah, sure, definitely. I don't even know what color these little tabs are. Are they? Oh, they're black. Okay, that's not bad then. I don't know. They're still in stock, smaller sizes, obviously, but yeah, I could have pulled the trigger. I remember like this was up a while ago. This 10.5, but I'm a 9.5. I could have probably sized down and then just wore them, but we're good. Right now, I do happen to have another cream and bone dead stock, and then I have a yellow one. So I'm kind of good on sacks until the other sacks come out. When these come out, we're gonna full send for this. We definitely want these. I like this. I'm calling it the pigeon. It kind of reminds me of the Staples pigeon colors and stuff like that. Like the orange with the. I mean, it would be cool if they did a collaboration like Jeff Staples with Tom Sachs. That would be kind of cool. This just kind of reminds me of pigeon. Can you blame a guy? Can you freaking blame a guy? It kind of has the pigeon colors on it, right? Manny says, yeah, my 13s haven't shipped yet. It's missing some. Manny says it's missing some gasoline in a match. I don't think I got any coals around me, to be honest. I can check, but again, the focus this week are the 4s. They are the 4s, and that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going live for the drops, and then we'll be going live once we have them in hand, because I can't do this and not have them in hand. We got to find a way, okay? I don't believe there's been a single 4. Oh, actually, yeah, I don't think there's been a single 4 that has dropped that I haven't featured on the channel like last year. Well, at least since I started. I've been able to feature everything. Yeah, I mean, not my size, but I mean, hey, we featured the Canyons. We featured what was it? The canvas black ones. Those are actually pretty hard to get. The canvas black ones, and I didn't get in my size. I believe I ended up hitting on like a men's 8 or 8.5 or something like that. Tamia for Life says that brown colorway is not an everyday use. Hey, to each his own. I don't know, because to me, I'm a fan of when Tom Sachs start to get really dirty and just used. I don't know how well this is going to look once it's all used up. I know that Tom Sachs actually did. I think he posted a photo. Let me actually see. Instagram. Let me see real quick. Tom. Where's our boy Tom? All right. Let's see over here. This is them. I don't know if he has a photo. Somebody posted a photo of it like all like worn down and used. Okay, these photos are giving me a little bit more, I don't know, kind of kicking myself a little bit. Maybe I should have, okay, the back, I don't know. I need to see these in person. They're not bad. And again, if you don't own a pair of Tom Sachs at all, like you've never owned a pair of Tom Sachs and you finally hit on this, congrats. This is a great sneaker. It's one of my favorite sneakers of last year. It was in my top 10. It's my top 10th sneaker of the year. This silhouette is a great one, and I think a lot of people don't realize that after you break this sucker in, it's just a great sneaker for anything and everything, and that's what it was designed for. It was designed so that you could use it for whatever the hell you want. Okay, you want to go gardening in this, you can go ahead and do it. You want to go hiking in this, you can go ahead and do that. You want to like wear this when you go, like, I don't know, like, I'm like trying to think over here. I was gonna say bungee jumping. I don't know. When you can wear this and you can literally do whatever the hell you want with them. It's like they're meant to take a lot of abuse. Okay, so if you hit on these, if you hit a pair, if you hit two pairs, congrats. I think this is a great sneaker. I'm good. I'm good right now. So we're holding off. We did hold off. And if I do have another opportunity over the week or whatever, and I see one in my size, maybe we'll scoop them up. But again, I'm not gonna die if I don't get this. So we're good. We're gonna keep it moving. Okay. Tom Sachs is such a character. You guys might be wondering, like, why is there so much hype regarding this? Okay. Now the reason why is because Tom Sachs, he's an industrial designer for like NASA. He's like this super famous guy, and he kind of reminds me of this guy. This is another guy. Adam Savage. Adam Savage has a site. They both kind of remind me of very similar type of industrial designy characters. Okay, who just really work hard. Yeah, this is Adam Savage, and he puts a lot of really cool stuff out. I'm a huge fanatic of a lot of his stuff. I'm considering picking up something from him. He just puts out some good stuff. He does everything from these bags, and then he has accessories. So you see these bags over here? They have a little bit of like this similar to the very similar to the Union check mark that you could take off the Union. It's got that Velcro. Velcro. Yeah, it's got the Velcro over here on the bag. And basically, what you can do is he has accessories where you could put. He has one that's signed by him. He's charging $25 for his signature. You can literally put, like, let's say you have a camera bag or something like that. You can literally put. You can take these off and you can put them on the bags to kind of label the bags with whatever the contents are in the bag. And I used to think, like, I'm like, this is so cool. He's just like this. He's like a Superman of, like, I don't know. He makes his own apron, all this stuff. Check out the site, adamsavage.com. I know for the longest time I was like, God, I forgot that guy's site. What site was it? It's Adam Savage. So they remind me of very similar type of characters. They're just very similar in a lot of aspects. They're into the same stuff. They do the same stuff. It's crazy. We got Frisbo. Hey, what's going on, man? What is up? Hey, what's going on? We got Frisbo in the building. Yo, I used to watch a lot of your videos, man. Like, it would be nice if you. I know you did put out a lot of like Supreme stuff in like a while back. I used to watch a lot of your stuff. But yeah, man, keep up the great work. And if you're back on, let me know. And I appreciate you rocking and vibing with the channel over here. Again, we're just hanging out over here. We're just vibing. We're just touching on whatever really comes to mind. Manny Martin says Mythbusters. Adam Savage is cool. He has his own expo in San Jose. Gunna says, yeah, hey, Gunna, I appreciate you rocking over here too. Yeah. But do you understand my sentiments? Like, Tom Sachs, I don't mean to compare these guys like they're the same people, but I'm saying they're kind of into the same stuff. They're very creative, and they've created names for themselves. They're their own freaking brand, okay? They are. And like, not to compare them, or like, oh, how many, like, why can't I even see how many followers Tom Sachs has? That's so weird. Like, it says religious organization. I have no idea why it says that, but typically you would see the amount of people that are following him. I have no idea why it's not. But again, this isn't to compare, oh, there are more people following Tom Sachs versus Adam Savage. I'm just saying, I follow these guys. I admire their work ethic and what they put out into the market. So shout out to them. I just wanted to kind of share that on the stream, okay? But guys, I am a little curious. Okay, so we happen to have those 4s that are dropping. I just want to get a little pulse check. I don't believe I can drop polls yet, but when we do get monetized, we will be dropping more polls in the chat. But I want to know, are you guys going to be going for these? If you had to choose one, are you going for these photons without the freaking net? Or are you going to be going for the Seafoams, wherever the hell they are? Are you going to be going for the Seafoams, these ones over here? Okay, I know this is, let's take out the equation that these are only women's sizes. Let's say if they did have, they had sizes all the way to whatever, 13, 14, 15, 16 men's. let's say we're just talking colors here, and you know it's the same damn silhouette. If you had to choose one, let me know in the chat which one you guys would be going for. Okay, let's say if they had full size runs. Let's not talk about the fact that, oh, it doesn't come in my size. Who cares about that? Let's just focus on the fact, like, if it did come in your size, which one would you choose? Photon without the netting, or these seafoam, or these green oil, or whatever you want to call them. Crafts all day. Big Beat says crafts are better. Okay, everybody's saying crafts. Okay, because me personally, and I know this might come as a shocker, I'm going to full send it for the seafoams. That's me. I really like the seafoams a lot. I like the fact it has the netting. I need to see these in person. I really do need to see these photons in person. I much prefer the colors of this. Don't get me wrong. I really do like the fact that it's crafty. You have a lot of slices and dices. This back portion, this little back tab here, something I still need to get used to. This little square here, I'm like why do you even put that? But the materials on this are impeccable. I just really wish, I really wish this part here, just wish that they just put the damn netting. That's it. I know it's a small thing. It just irks me a little bit, but the quality on this looks amazing. These seem to be limited, and this is why I really went above and beyond today to make sure I called the shops before I went there. I put in my entries. I believe we went all the way. Where did we go again? We went all the way to, God, where was it again? I can't remember. It's not like top of my head. It's in the tip of my tongue. But you know, we typically go to Westfield because Westfield's definitely close to us. Serramonte. We went to Serramonte today to put in another entry. So we have 2 entries basically for these, and then we're gonna full send it on Nike, obviously. But I think these are gonna be hard to get. I really do think these are gonna be hard to get because, like, look, the amount of people even talking in the chat. Oh, I want the crafts. It's like, okay, yeah, these are definitely going to fly. They're gonna sell out for sure. The material is nice on the crafts. I don't think anybody even mentioned. Frisco says, I'm mostly doing YouTube shorts for now. Keep up the live streams. Hey, I appreciate that. You know, the reason why we go live is because when I restarted my channel, I was comparing the amount of watch time I was getting. I was getting like 50 hours a week. Now we're getting 300 hours a week. So it's like, why wouldn't I go live if we're chasing watch time? We're already there. Shout out to all you guys, all the real ones. We're already there. We're at 1,500 and I believe 16. Like, that's crazy. We just had like 7 new people subscribe to the channel. We had like 14 people, like literally in the past like 10 days, subscribe to the channel. So shout out to all you guys. It's a testament for me to continue to do what we're doing here. Okay, we're building, putting out more content like into the YouTube universe. But I got some big plans for the channel. I need more time. I need time to carve out content to put out for y'all. But we want to get on the bandwagon for the shorts for sure, definitely. It's just gonna take some time. And I want, if I'm gonna do shorts, I want to do it right. I want to do proper shorts. But I also know to be able to do proper shorts, you need to start, right? Yes. But best of luck to each and every single one of you guys. We will be going live. Okay, I'm going to be live for the Seafoams. I'm going to be live for the crafts at 6 a.m. PST. So if you want to even just stop by the channel, just to smash that like button. If you haven't already smashed that like button, you guys know what's up. But yeah, we're just doing what we need to do. I'm also on the fence on going to LA because for those that don't know, for anybody in the chat, we actually, and it's kind of interesting to me that they released this cop date, dropped these a contest this year, and we freaking hit. Like we copped them, okay? But I got to go to LA to pick them up. Now I know that sounds kind of crazy. It's like, dude, you're gonna go all the way to LA just to pick up a pair of sneakers. It's like, yeah, we will do that. Not just for the channel, but because this is one of my top dunks of last year. It's like in my top 3 of last year. The green apple dunks is one of the best. I didn't even realize that the fruit pack, because they're also dropping the blueberries, I believe, at Atlas Skate Shop. The fruit pack is part of like a 420 pack. I had like no idea. I literally had no idea until like last week. Frisco says, yeah, keep it up. Took me around 2 years monetize. Hey, yeah, well, you know what, like the fact that I know what we need to do. So again, I'm on the fence to get these. We kind of have to get them, especially if we do happen to hit on the blueberries. It's kind of a non-negotiable that we got to go do it. Did you see the Travis raffle on Undefeated? Yes, thanks for bringing that up, guys. Undefeated If you haven't already joined up, well, just go on Undefeated on their Instagram. Go on Undefeated's Instagram, and they have the Travis Scott, the Black Phantoms. Okay, now I forgot, it literally slipped my mind. I did join that a while ago. I just totally forgot to mention on the channel, but it's live until tomorrow. It's live until tomorrow, so join up. Just go on their Instagram. Let me actually just pull it up really quick here. Wow, we're already like 1 hour and 30 minutes in a live. A shout out to all the Ghost Watchers. Shout out to all the people vibing in the chat as well. I appreciate all you guys. Without you, I can't do this. So thank you so much. But yeah, let me actually see if I can just bring that up on the channel real quick. Undefeated. This is going to be hard to hit because I know a lot of bots might be joining this contest, but yeah, let me go ahead and just see. Yeah, you guys are just going to have to go to Undefeated and find the damn link because like I can't find that link to save my life right now. If anybody has that link from the Undefeated site for the Travis Scotts, if you could drop in the chat, that would mean a lot. But guys, I would definitely take a peek for that. I'm going to go ahead and see if contest. Let me just see, because I want to help out. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to also like just be like, you guys are on your own. Good luck. Okay, I do happen to have the page, but I think you have to have an account. So I'm gonna drop it in the chat anyway. Yeah, I don't think I've ever hit an undefeated raffle, but I think it's worth joining. I like, you know, don't knock it. Don't knock I would just say, don't stop trying. You never know. You can hit. I think people can hit. I haven't heard of anybody who's hit, but I think it's worth a shot. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody's joining. Like, come on, it's like there's now the Black Phantoms on the aftermarket aren't necessarily doing such crazy amounts. Let's actually see what they're doing. I still kind of want to buy this. I still kind of want to buy this. If I end up with these, I'm only going to wear one of them. I would never wear two of these. All right, sorry. I'm getting distracted here. Let's see what the Black Phantoms are doing on the aftermarket. Sheesh, my God. What are these doing? Yeah, these like drop significantly. I mean, hey, they're holding, but they're not holding a tremendous amount. But hey, those bigger sizes, I would probably go for the middle sizes. 9.5, 10, 10.5. That's probably what, or 11.5. That's probably what I would go for if you're going to join. You know what's crazy? There was a lot of hype regarding this one specifically, and then nobody's really talking about this one that much lately. I still have mine. I mean, yeah, I got a 4C. I got a 4C and a 3-year-old one, right? Gonna says, if you all live in the Bay Area or close to it, there is a sneaker and vintage event on Saturday at East Ridge Mall in San Jose. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take note of that. I appreciate that. Gunna, thank you so much. I gotta make it out more, but you guys know it. Weekends are for chasing dreams. That's what I do. I'm working on the weekends. We work 7 days a week. We work every single day. I don't want to come off as a workaholic here, but it's like we work full-time jobs. Every single minute I'm not doing my job, I'm working towards stuff that I want to do, you know, with my life. And that's rocking with y'all and doing this. So it's hard for me to just be like, oh, I want to go have fun here and go do this and do that and all that stuff. It's like literally the entirety of last year. I don't think we went on a single vacation. We did go to New York, but that was kind of like a work trip in a way, you know, like I met up with a bunch of friends and stuff, but we were like hustling the entire time. We were like busy. We're busy running around. Yo, we got New York Dad in the building. Lambun, just passing by, say hello. I have to go to the hood. I'll be on Instagram Live. Hey, man, we'll swing by after this, but appreciate you. Again, we just need to go live tonight. I didn't even know how long we were going to be live for. Tamia for life. I won those in size 12 raffle on YouTube Sneaker Jack's channel. Hey, congrats, man. That's awesome. Frisbo says, Gunna, what's the event called? I know UnDS event is weekend in Hayward. What's UnDS is like UnDS sneakers, like UnDS your sneakers event? Like is that what it is? He says Cap. No, I'm really curious. I mean, wait. Number one, which sneakers did you hit for that size 12? Like, let me know. I'm really curious. But yeah, shout out to New York Dad. And shout out to all the mods in the building for sure. Rocking with this guy. We got 13 viewers in the building. Smash that like button if you haven't already. You guys know it. We're bringing this channel to the freaking moon slowly but surely. Expect some skate content. Expect some shorts. I got a lot of stuff planned on the back end. It's just we're always working. We're always busy, okay? I think it's important to be busy chasing your dreams and what you want to do with your life. I'm not saying I want to become a full-time YouTube streamer, but you never know. If the opportunity presents itself, oh, you bet I'll be here. You know what I mean? So I just enjoy being able to have creativity in my life. This is a lot of my creativity. I mean, you guys know it. We're very passionate about certain things, and then we full send it. Whether it's yo-yoing, whether it's fingerboarding, whether it's skateboarding, whatever it is, we just full send it. You know what I mean? It's like I think it's like when you fall in love with doing something, you just what's the right term here? You you suffocate all the excuses. You suffocate all the excuses. When you really want something, you have a dream and you're just gonna do it. Any excuse, you're just like, get out of my way. Get out of my way. I'm just gonna go do that. You know what I mean? And that's how we've always been with anything that we really want. And if you didn't obtain it, you didn't want it bad enough. That's it. You just didn't want it bad enough. You guys know it. Facts. Gotta go. Hey, take it easy, New York Dad. Thanks for swinging by. Thanks for smashing that like button. You know it. Tamia says, on the Phantom Lows, spent less than 140 for entries. Wow. Okay. Hey, not bad. Not bad. 140 bucks. 140 bucks. Size 12. Size 12 is going for 710. Man, that's some cheddar cheese butter. Nice. Big Beats is laughing. Hey, I'm spitting facts here. No, seriously, guys. It's like I've learned a lot of this stuff. I'm a very motivational guy, at least like motivationally. What's the right term here? Like I gain a lot of my motivation from a lot of the books I've read or the people that I watch. You know what I mean? Like I think it's important if you're chasing stuff and you want to get stuff done, that you're getting energy sometimes from other people, because it's like the people around you will either take energy away or give it to you, right? So it's like I'd rather be around people who are giving me energy and motivating me to get stuff done, because like things are hard. Things are hard. It's easy to give up on this stuff, and it's why a lot of people who do the YouTube stuff, they're present for like a couple years and then they just fall off and like people don't hear about them anymore. You know what I mean? It's hard to stay consistent. It's hard to also stick it out long enough to really want something. You know what I mean? Because when you don't see results, or like especially in this day and age, early gratification, it's like, oh, I tried that. Oh, I went to the gym for 3 weeks and like I didn't see any results. It's like it doesn't work that way. You got to like commit, and you got to do it for like years, or like 6 months to start to see results. It takes a while. Just like this, we have made $0 from YouTube. I've been doing YouTube literally for like over a year now. Over a year, zero, nothing. But I've spent a lot of money on YouTube. Like I'm paying for subscriptions, all this stuff, because it's not about what we've spent. It's not about when we started. It's about where we're going with it. And a lot of this is like, it's like writing a book. So imagine you spent 6 months writing a book, you didn't make any money. But then the moment the book's done, you publish it, you send it out, and then all that money just comes in. You're like, whoa, oh my God. Like, whoa, I can write another 6 months now, or I can write a year to write another book. So it's like certain people that do certain things, they're on different pay schedules. You know what I mean? Book writers aren't paid every single 2 weeks, similar to a lot of us. We're waiting for that paycheck every 2 weeks. Book writers, they get their big payout, like, I don't know, like maybe a couple weeks before, or like once the book sells and all that stuff. So it's like they're just on different pay schedules. So I find that interesting. Certain creative people that chase certain creative endeavors, they're just on different, they're not getting that bi-weekly paycheck like us. You guys know that, right? Gunna says, my friend got a pair of fantasy dunks, or reps, if you want to call them that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Fantasy dunks. I don't hear that term often, not gonna lie. However, they're based on a design somebody made, not one that Nike made, okay? They're brown Otmo dunks. Quality is fire. You'll be surprised. A lot of these guys that do customs, some of the customs are so good, you're like, this is better than Nike, like way better. Like some of the quality of Nike, like you guys know it. Sometimes the quality of Nike can be like it can fluctuate. Sometimes it's good stuff. I think this one was good. They definitely hit this one pretty good. But there are certain ones that come out and you're like, what did I buy? Like, what is this? You know? But you know, so it fluctuates. But certain people that do their own crafts and customs, their stuff sometimes is like, whoa, this is actually better than like it coming out of any of Nike's factories, which is kind of crazy. So Gunna, I'm not surprised that you're saying that. That's for sure. Manny Martin says restock on Kith for Tom Sachs up to 8 men's. Gotcha. Oh, you're saying right now? Right now? Okay. Hey, that's interesting. If anybody wants those Tom Sachs up to 8 men's restock on Kith. Okay. Interesting. I mean, we're size 9.5, so we're probably not going to be going for that. So there are going to be a couple more sneakers. I'm always covering sneakers on the channel. You guys know it. We're just we're getting them in the building. We're getting them out the building. Like, you know, there's some obviously that like I'm debating on putting out like a sneaker collection video, but also I don't know. I feel like my sneaker collection is decent, but it's not like I'm not to compare myself with some other YouTubers, but like I mean we're still growing. We're still growing, and I also do want to downsize. I want to downsize my collection, and then most likely I'll put out a video because I only really want to show you guys stuff that I know I'm gonna hang on to. Okay, I could have more sneakers here in the back here, but I just don't want it being too cluttered. I just wanted to have these a couple pairs that I like. That's it. You know, we're not here trying to like flex on like having like, oh yeah, I just have a whole bunch of Travis Scotts or like the most hype sneakers or the most expensive. Like all these are just off-white. You know, it's like. We want to feature stuff that like people can obtain that I actually maybe did a couple lace swaps and I actually enjoy this. I like these sneakers. Even though some people might come to my channel and say, oh, well, like what are all those bricks doing in your backdrop? It's like, hey, this is my channel, and like these are some sneakers that I actually like. We actually wear. We wear our sneakers. We freaking wear our sneakers, as you guys see. You know, so like yeah, I like for me like if there's certain things that I think are like I don't know like sleepers or something that like I'm like I enjoy this, I want to share it with the world, I'm gonna have them on display. That's what's up. Yeah, those Snorlax 4s, let me actually like you guys are like bringing up those is that what you're talking about, this Snorlax Jordan 4? My god, I've been seeing some of these customs. This one's so sick, man. Oh god, this one's insane. Yeah, this one is just fire. This one is, my god, this is so sick. If they release this, I think the internet would just break. Like seriously, this is just like it's just such a cool concept. And even if this were to get dirty and like worn down, I think it would even add more character to the sneaker itself. This is such a fire custom. This is so sick. When did this even come out? I don't even know if it was actually created. Was it actually created? Yeah, I'm not necessarily seeing. Oh, yeah, there's a date, November 6, 2022. Yeah, these are super sick. I love them. These are freaking fire. I believe somebody did. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Old School. These desert elements, guys, with the cream. You gotta switch. You gotta do a lace swap with the cream laces. These are one of my favorites for sure. They're so sick. So you guys know we doubled up on this. This is the fresh pair. I got a used pair that I pretty much rock from time to time. That was released on the guy's site. Oh, gotcha. No, but like, were these customs? Did they do a lot of them, or it was only one that they released? I don't know the facts on this, but this one definitely does look like such a fire piece. Yeah, these are straight gas for sure, Gunna, for sure. Big Beat says, make sure you enter on Kith on the Seafoams. Yeah, I still got that on the list over here, guys. Just a quick reminder. Kith has their contest. I'm just going to go ahead and bring it up on my screen. You do not want to forget. Also, Bates does happen to have a contest as well for the Photon 4s as well. So just go on Bates.com or whatever Bates. Go on Bates Instagram, and they have it in their little tree link. So do not forget that. I would just go ahead and get that done now before a lot of these contests end up closing. But I'm going to go ahead and just bring up Kith real quick. I know I showed it a while ago on the stream. But there it is. Kith does happen to have that contest live right now. I don't know. Does Kith charge you instantaneously or does it not? But I know you're going to have to put your credit card information in. I just don't know if they're going to charge you right away or what the deal is. But thanks for the reminder on that. Manny Martin says no, they released a full run. You ordered a pair still waiting. My God, man, that's crazy. What do you got? Like, you know, the thing with something like this, it's like okay, like now that I'm seeing it again because I did see these a while back. I guess I didn't realize that the fact that they were releasing this, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not being a part of it. But it's like if I did hit on this, I don't even know if I would have the tenacity to wear this. I would just probably have it on display because it's just such a fire piece. This custom's so sick. It's really awesome. I think they did an amazing job. It would be sick if Nike and Jordan did a collaboration with Pokemon. Like it just would. It would be like an official collaboration. I think that would break the internet. I really think that would break the internet because like you know they're doing their collaborations with you know a couple musicians and stuff. You know we have Drake, we have Travis Scott and stuff like that. But like I don't know, it would be nice if they kind of switch things up a little bit. Like we always have the same silhouettes from Nike. It would be nice if they gave us some new silhouettes. I mean I know the Jordan line is kind of fixed because it's like Jordan already retired. You know it's his line is like it's fixed. You know. But it would be nice to see more collaborations like shit a 4 with Pokemon or some other stuff. I know Adidas did one with Yu-Gi-Oh pretty recently, and like those I think did pretty well because people wanted that there's a physical card that came with that as well. Big Beat says they don't hold money. Okay, they don't hold money on Kith. Just letting everybody know. No charges if you win. Only if you win. Okay. He's releasing a Lapras color next. Oh damn. Okay, you can check him on Instagram. Okay, I will. I'll follow him. It's this guy, right? Andu C, 170,000 followers. Yeah. Was it a battle to pick these up? I mean, I'm really curious. It wasn't like a lottery to be able to acquire this. I'm really curious how many pairs he put out. Gunna says, I would like to see a Star Wars and Jordan collaboration. Oh, yeah, that would be sick. Yeah, with like Yoda and like, oh man, like Darth Vader. Yeah, that would be Luke Skywalker. That would be so sick for sure. Actually, these colors kind of give me Jedi vibes a little bit. I'm just saying, they kind of give me a little bit Jedi vibes. I mean, it's Snorlax, don't get me wrong, but it also kind of does give me a little bit of like, I don't know, like Anakin Skywalker vibes, like I don't know, you know, from that like planet. I don't know. It just kind of does give me those. You hit on the Yu-Gi-Oh, sent the card to get graded. Let's freaking go, man. That's what's up. That is what's up. Manny Martin's making it happen. Hey, we gotta guys. I mean, I'm just gonna share this. I actually do happen to have. I have a couple graded cards over here. I have a couple of graded cards. Let me actually go ahead and see. Let's see. Let's. I just want to share this with you guys. We got just a couple of graded cards. This is a while back. Okay, this is a while back. We have a Zamazenta graded 10. Look at that. Freaking crazy. 230 graded 10. I never really graded much cards. We also do happen to have this one. This is a 9. This is Green Ninja and Zorak. Yeah, crazy. I mean, I got a ton of Pokemon cards too. I just kind of wanted to share some of this with you guys. I don't know why I ended up getting this Professor's Research, but yeah, we got some shiny Professor's Research. You just got it. We're like, whatever. We just sent it in. We also got this Metal Saucer. And then we got a 10. We do happen to have this Morpeko Hollow in a 10. Look at that. With the 300 HP. How fire is that? I just have to share that with you guys that we actually, you know, hey, we're collectors here. We love cool stuff, you know. And I do happen to have a lot of Pokemon cards that I'm sitting on. I mean, I it's been a while since I played the card game, but for a good length of time, we were playing the card game a lot during COVID. Like me and my good buddy, we were playing a lot of the card game. So yeah, I don't know why I don't share that on the channel, but I just want to let you guys know, like, you know, there were certain releases that like came out, and yeah, I think it's important if you have a fire card, get it graded, PSA graded or Beckett graded or whatever, you know, because they could go up in value. You never freaking know. Like some of these cards, you buy a pack for whatever, like $5 to $6, $7, whatever, and then you hit on a card that's worth $400. It's like, sheesh. I know that's rare, but it's I don't know. It's kind of like it's all about that chase. You know, that chase. You don't know what you're gonna get, so it's exciting, right? Rainbow slabs will go up because they're out of print right now. Wow. Hey, I mean that's the thing. I mean, like the amount of cards, like I can't even show you, but I have an entire like huge crate just filled with cards, and that a lot of them haven't been graded, and I have a lot of hollows, which I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with playing Pokemon Go or anything, like, guys. I grew up with Pokemon. I did, and Pokemon is a lot of my childhood, and we spent a lot of time and a lot of money playing Pokemon. And for me, I will never ever knock Pokemon because Pokemon is freaking sick. It's cool, It's just it's one of those things that it's like literally like brought so much life to a lot of us. So I don't, man, like who doesn't play Pokemon Go? Apart from sneakers, I just ordered my first Darth Vader hot toy with broken mask. Comes until 2024. I gotta look that up. Ordered your first Darth Vader hot toy. I've never heard of that. It's not like when you say hot toy, it's not like a Hot Wheel toy. It's not like a car. Let me actually see. Darth Vader hot toy. Oh, okay, interesting. So it's this. It's by Hot Toys. Okay, I'm gonna bring this on the stream. I mean, again, hey guys, we're just vibing here. I think we just talked about a majority of the sneakers and stuff, but I just wanted to kind of like see this. So it's a collector's edition. Holy cow! Damn. So you get this in 2024. Damn, that's wild. That's crazy. Okay, I didn't even know that this is coming out. I mean, are you gonna put this in like? Is this like a? I'm assuming this is like a display piece. Woo! Damn. These all go for a lot of money. Is this the one you're talking about? This is the Darth one, the deluxe one. Basically, a really detailed figure costs $360. Okay, gotcha. Wild. Yeah, hey, I think it's important to talk about what we actually like and what we're into and stuff like that. Like I want to also get to know all y'all that are like rocking me on the streams, and it's like it doesn't always have to be just about sneakers. But you guys know it. I'm a big fanatic of clothing. I'm gonna because you guys mentioned 2024. I end up pulling the trigger on this jacket. Okay, it's by a company called Shipjohn. Shipjohn in Portland. Okay, so this is the brand, and I absolutely love Mike and everything that he's doing. I've been able to visit his shop in Portland, Oregon. I love their logo. I love everything that they do. I'm a huge fanatic. Now, one of the articles of clothing that they released is this Willis jacket, okay? It's pretty pricey, and I believe it looks something like this. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is the jacket. So I'm literally waiting until January or February of 2024 to get my pair. I already paid the deposit. Typically, the full price of this jacket is around $548. And this is a no joke jacket. Oh wait, you guys can't see it. Sorry, not on screen. My bad. This is it. This is the jacket. Yeah, so it's pretty pricey. It's $548, but it's really a jacket to battle the elements. I mean, he has no qualms with people just wearing it as a fashion piece. Don't get me wrong, but this is just such an amazing jacket. It's such a fire piece. I'm typically a size medium, so that's literally what we went with. And I'm willing to play the waiting game for certain pieces like this. It's just such an amazing piece. I got to try it on. I am a medium, thankfully, and it's just this is one of those articles of clothing that just blew his shop up. Like everybody knows about like Shipjohn now because of this. This is the jacket that made his brand what it is. But they make amazing products. They really do. So I just want to kind of share this with you. This is, I believe, him and his dog. It's a fire piece. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. I was under the impression you guys could see. But come on, look at the quality on this. Like it's a waxed jacket, and this is the version 2. They all come with their own number, and it even comes with its own little. It comes with its own little keychain. I don't know if I have it right here, but they mail you like this literal mini leather. It's a leather stamped jacket that's like cut out, and it says like something like Will's jacket. Like I will own a Will's jacket. It's like their whole thing. So it's like it's kind of like a promise that they're gonna mail you your jacket, but it's of amazing quality. I mean, it's amazing. You can go ahead and pick it up, but you're gonna have to wait till December 2025 to actually obtain like for your shipment to come. And yeah, it's just a testament of what they do. They make amazing products, and I'm like, this is literally, if I'm gonna own one jacket for the rest of my life, this is what I wanted. This is the jacket. You can take all the other jackets away from me. This is such a fire piece. So I just wanted to share it with y'all because you're all rocking with me over here. Looks versatile, yeah. No, this jacket is meant to be beaten and battered and weather the storms of life. Literally, this is what it's meant to be. But they do everything. They do leather goods. They do some bags. They do some wallets. I got a couple of the wallets that they do happen to have. They do some amazing products. So if you're not familiar with this brand, highly recommend checking them out. Not to turn this into shopping time, but I just want to let you guys know. Also, I'm a huge fanatic of the t-shirts. Their t-shirts are some of my favorite t-shirts ever. They come in packs of 2 because you can never really only have one. If you ever own one, you're going to want another one, and that's why he sells them in packs of 2. But they're fire. They're fire. Highly recommend the black ones. Heck, the white ones are nice too. It's kind of like has a little bit of a cream color to it. Super fire. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah, sheesh, 2025. Trust me, when you get the jacket, it's going to be well worth the wait. Trust me. Yeah, but again, you put a deposit of $200 and then you pay the remainder once your jacket's ready to be shipped to you. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. I believe he has a couple of accessories here. These bags are dope too. All this other stuff's sold out. I'm amazed that this is all sold out. That's crazy. That's wild. Okay, I guess they restock from time to time. These are cool too. They do these little like wool hats, aprons, and then this little thing. It's a selvage denim pen holder, but I use mine for my glasses. I put my glasses into that as well. Yeah, because when we're not on screen, we wear glasses. We pretty much wear glasses for majority of the day. He's got some stickers too. I don't know what this is. It looks like toilet paper, but I believe it's just waxed canvas, like some extra waxed canvas. But I just wanted to share this with you all because, I mean, you guys know it. We're kind of, I'll admit to the fact we're kind of shopaholics here. But we also know where to find good stuff that's going to last you forever. Like good stuff. Trust me, okay? This is one of my all-time favorite brands, so I highly recommend supporting them and checking all their stuff. They do some great stuff. I believe they also do happen to have some bags as well. But the jacket, this is their moneymaker. This jacket is not. It's probably the jacket that covers majority of their costs for like running everything else. Like I think I don't know for sure, shouldn't, but I just wanted to share that with you all. Okay, so diving back into sneaker content, we're obviously very excited about this. I'm going to be live Saturday in the morning. That's if I don't decide to go to Los Angeles to pick up my green apples, but I have to figure out a way to Los Angeles, even if we probably just wing it and leave on Saturday evening and show up on Sunday and then fly back on Sunday. God, this is so crazy. Just the way my mind works. It's like, wait, you're going from San Fran to LA just to pick up some sneakers and then you're coming back. I'm like, yeah, like we're gonna do what we need to do to get them. And like, yes, these are sneakers that I could use the cost of the flight or the bus ride or whatever, however the transportation to get there. I could just use that and I could just buy the damn sneaker on GOAT or StockX or whatever. But the reason why I'd prefer to go the journey is because it ties into the story of how I got that sneaker. Like I want it on Cop Day, so that's why we're I'm going to have to call them. I'm like, hey, did you guys still have them there? Like, I don't want to show up. They're like, hey, yeah, my manager wanted it. So he just wore it. Mr. Old School says le brick. Not so sure what you mean by that. 2 points away from LeBron for LeBron. Got it. Yeah, LeBron's about to break the record, huh? Jeez. Yo, shout out to the 10 in the building. Yo, could you all do me a favor and just smash that like button? Or heck, if you don't feel like smashing that like button, just lightly tap that like button also. Definitely. Bro, fill some content. That would be lit. No, for sure. Yeah, that's the plan. If I am going to go to LA, it's crazy because I was already filming myself talking to the camera, like, guys, we're just gonna do it. We hit on Cop Day, we're going to LA. Screw it, I gotta go. And then you know what happened? Like literally, this like otherwise we would not have gone live. We wouldn't have gone live Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday. We wouldn't have gone live because I was on the way. We're gonna bust down, and it was raining in the morning. The freaking driver didn't show up. Can you believe that? He like called out sick or what, just didn't show up. So I'm like, well, I guess those plans are canceled. And then we freaking just went live for the AJKOs that morning. That's exactly what happened. And I mean, hey, is what it is. I mean, if it was my last opportunity, if it was my last weekend to pick these up, because right now I have the green apples reserved until the 13th. So again, I need to figure out my plans and stuff because it's hard for me to dip out on Saturday considering these are dropping on Saturday. So we need to be live. We got to get the content. And then maybe after this, that's when I'll go my way or I'll go in the evening. So I'm trying to structure things properly. All right. You know what I mean? Because this is my thought process. I'd rather bust down and then get the damn sneaks and then fly back in. It's like to me, because then it's like I get down, I'm exhausted, whatever, and then I just fly. And then once we have the sneaks, we're like, okay, we can enjoy the remainder of the day, and then boom, we just fly back in, and then like we have them, boom, we can put them on the shelf. You know what I mean? So that's literally the plan. The 3 sneakers. I mean, right now I'm really happy with this, but I do want to switch it up from time to time. It would be amazing to have the Jackie Robinsons, the lobsters, and then the green apples. Pow, 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 right here. Like seriously. Those are my top 3 dunks of last year. And we got them all for retail. Like, that's kind of crazy. I mean, this is not to show off. It's just to show you guys, like, if you put in the hard work, you can get this stuff for retail. We hit them all for retail. That's crazy. I mean, yes, we did do the boosts on Cop Date, so I did spend an additional $5 on that, and then another $5 to reserve the damn thing. So it's another $10 on top of the retail price. So there's a couple things to take into account, but looking for a leather jacket, but summer is coming. I don't know if I want to buy. Serge, you're talking to a person who has very expensive taste. My God, I can't. Are you familiar with this company? Are you familiar with this company called Self Edge? God, I got such expensive taste, guys. Have you ever heard the term broke until you die? So this is a shop owned by a good friend, okay? It is called Self Edge, okay? This is a shop I do want to do a little bit of content on sometime soon because they have a shop here in San Francisco. If you're looking for a leather jacket, question: are you looking for do you have a specific price in mind? Or are you looking for a jacket to last you the rest of your life? Are you looking for like, I have one jacket I got about 9 years ago. It's by a company called Super Dry, and I used to work for them a long time ago. And I've used it a lot, and it's still it still wears really good, and I'm really thankful for that. Extra 10 is well worth the W. Yeah, it's well worth the W, but you got to pick it up. You're like, if I don't pick it up, it's a total L, and then it's like a total waste of the $10. But hey, it is what it is. I'll spend extra money to get the damn green apples, and to like have a story tied to it. It's like shit, like why not? It would be some heat to show. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, you guys know it. Leather jackets. So if you go ahead and you take a look at these guys' jackets. Now, guys, okay, I'm about to show you some really expensive jackets here. But these are the type of leather jackets that are gonna last you really, really, really long time. Now, okay, where the leather? Yeah, I believe some of these are. Yeah, the Fine Creek Leathers is an amazing brand. I know the price. Yeah, the prices on these are nuts. But I just want to show you, like, this is like, for me, this is my thought process. If I didn't own a leather jacket and I really wanted one, what can I do to have one that I can have for the rest of my life? You know what I mean? Or have for like the next like 40, 50 years. You know what I mean? These are very expensive, but I just wanted to share one of the brands that the brands that I follow here. They're based in San Francisco. You can check out their shop on Valencia. They have amazing, amazing, amazing products. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Feel free to take a look at their stuff. Now, the problem with a lot of this is if you're going to order and you've never been in the store, you really need to get your sizing right. Trust me, you don't want them to ship you something and then it's the wrong size and all this stuff. I'm sure they'll still be able to help out to some extent. Don't get me wrong. I think Kia is amazing. I think they'll help out. But going into the store is an experience on its own. He knows how important the experience is, because the experience ties into the product, and it's such a big deal to like go in, have an amazing shopping experience, and leave with something that you spent, like, I don't know, anywhere from hundreds or a couple $1,000s on, and you're going to have it for the rest of your life, and it makes you feel a certain way. So for those that don't know, I just subscribed to Masterclass, okay? Masterclass had one of these classes that talked a little bit about fashion and design, and some of the like building a wardrobe, building like a capsule wardrobe. And I think, to me, one of the most important things I learned from it was clothing makes you feel a certain way, okay? Because sometimes I look at a lot of the pieces, like I've spent a lot of money on clothing, and it's like sometimes I ask myself, why am I spending so much money on clothing? I think the reason why I spend so much money on clothing is wearing specific articles of clothing makes me feel like my most authentic self. It makes me feel good. It makes me happy, So it's like when you wear certain things and it makes you feel a certain way, why wouldn't you spend the extra money or get something that's going to last you a really long time, So for me, it's like that's why clothing just makes me happy. It's why I've worked at a lot of clothing stores early in my career. It's why I'm obsessed with a lot of this stuff. But I just want to share all that with you guys. Yeah, some fine leather on this. But again, I think it's a site worth looking at. I don't know. Again, I don't. It's not my intention for you to be like, hey, spend $2,000 on a freaking jacket right now, But I think it's important. Ask yourself, why do I want a leather jacket? Okay, it's summertime right now. Okay, so maybe you can save some money prior to the colder months. But like, ask yourself, like, why do you want a leather jacket? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then another thing that I learned too, which I'm like, this really made me smile when I heard it in the masterclass, was like, if you're looking at magazines and you're seeing photos and stuff, like if you like certain things, find a way to keep it and like document it. You know what I mean? If you see somebody like in a magazine, a fashion magazine, or online, it's like, save those photos. You know what I mean? And I was like, wow, just feels like I'm talking to somebody who's so accepting of of my money spending habits. No, of just like of somebody, just somebody who's so accepting of embracing how you look and wearing what you want to wear, So yeah, I don't know. It was just like such a eye opener for me to just be like, wow, you can actually just, if you see something in a magazine, just tear it out, whatever, just kind of compile certain looks that you want to replicate, Because you are your own brand. When you go out and you're out in the wild and you're walking around, you're your own brand. Whatever the hell you're wearing and stuff, that's you. That's how the world perceives you, right? Serge says, I recently bought Chelsea boots. Man, Chelsea boots are amazing. Yeah, that's on my list of wants, bro. Yo, we got Adrian Sanchez in the building. Yo, what's going on, Adrian? How are you doing? What up? What is up? Hey, again, we just been live for 2 hours. I didn't expect I was going to go down this rabbit hole of talking about fashion, but I just want you guys to know, like, we love this stuff. Like, this matters. How you look when you're out and about, like, well, to certain people it matters. I have some friends, they couldn't care less what they look like when they're out and about. They'll wear whatever the hell they want. Certain people want pieces that are functional. Certain people want things that are like practical, practical, functional. And then certain people just want stuff that's like, fast fashion or just looks a specific way. For me, I try to find, I kind of lean on like both, where it's like, I really want it looking good, but I also really want it functional and like something that will last a really long time and it's made of high quality. So it's like, trust me, we got expensive taste here. We really got expensive taste, but we have expensive taste because for a couple reasons, And I guess those couple reasons are like, we like looking good when we're out and about. And then we also like stuff that's going to last a long time, because we don't want to have to buy something, wear it for a year, and then it didn't last. The buttons fell off and the stitching came off. It's like, why? Like, why would we buy something that's just going to fall apart on us when we can have something that's going to last us a really long time? Yeah, I don't have Chelsea boots, but yeah, you don't have Chelsea boots, a must-have. Yeah, it's on my list. I definitely, if I'm going to go with the Chelsea boots, I really want to get some gray ones. But I want to get it like from a good brand. And I was close to pulling the trigger about 2 years ago. I was really close, because it's a look, it's a vibe for sure. I just also feel like when COVID hit and we're like, a lot of us aren't really going out anymore, there was no reason to really buy clothing or anything. It's like, well, where are we going? Are we going out? Like, what's going on, right? So it really kind of put a pause and a damper on a lot of stuff. I'm sure on the sneaker market too. I mean, people still bought a lot of sneakers and sold a lot of sneakers, but it's a lot of the stuff you want to be seen in it when you go out, right? Honestly, prefer them over your sneakers. Hey, are they comfy? I hope they're comfy. You get what you pay for. Big Beat says you get what you pay for. Hey, amen to that. I agree. Smash that like button. Hey, thanks, Adrian. Appreciate that. Your shout out to the 9 viewers in the building. Again, I just wanted to go live, like, to feature these Valentine's Day dunks. Okay? I think these are clean. If you're considering picking them up, for your significant other, I do think it's worthy of a cop. So, if you missed out on it, feel free to backtrack after this video is done, or, whenever you want. You can watch my initial review and thoughts on it overall. Are you getting the cartoon? Am I getting the cartoon boots? Oh my God. I don't think I'm getting the cartoon boots. Where are those freaking cartoon boots? I don't even, yeah, here they are. They're up here. No, I'm not getting the cartoon boots. These are going to fly. They're going to sell out. I don't think even if I wanted these, I don't think I'm going to be able to cop this. $350. It's dropping on the 16th. I don't know. I don't think I am. If I did get these, I probably wouldn't wear it. I'd probably put a plant in it, if anything. I think it would be a cool home decoration. No, but would I wear them? No, I probably would not. Come on, Ernest. You got to do it for the channel. Okay. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. If for some miraculous reason we're able to bring, and I doubt this is going to happen, but if for some reason before these drop, if we're able to get to 1,700 subscribers on the channel, I'll buy these. I'll buy these and feature on the channel. If we're able to get to, I know that's a big ask. It's a big ask. But hey, get your friends to sub to the channel. If we're able to get to 1,700, 1,700 subscribers on the channel, I'll buy these. I'll buy these. I'll buy them to feature on the channel, obviously, and then heck, maybe we'll just even raffle them away. Why not? Sad you missed the Virgil Disney collab. They dropped some cool pieces. I didn't even know that they did that. Seriously? Oh my God. Denzi says skate these. Yeah, maybe I'll skate them. Screw it. That'd be so crazy. Imagine doing like a board slide down like a handrail with this. This is so crazy. This chick looks so happy wearing it. She's like, I got the boots. Oh my gosh. Astro Boy sneakers. This thing is crazy. It's wild. It's so wild. It's a vibe. It's a look. But your feet are gonna sweat up a storm wearing this. Must be so hot. Like there's no ventilation at all. Where's the ventilation? Zero. Zitch. 2:16:11 a.m. for 350. Yep, pretty much. You have to wear a cape when you rock them. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, sure. Why not? But we got to get there. On feet vid, skateboarding while spinning yo-yos, 2 yo-yos in one hand. That'd be so fun. I should do that. I should do a short where I'm wearing the boots. I'm doing 2 yo-yos at one time, and then I'm cruising on a skateboard. Just let them borrow your the Mario boots. Yeah, I know, it's freaking insane. Yo, shout out to the 8 in the building. Yo, guys, I didn't realize we were gonna be live this long. Where you guys are helping. You guys are helping a good cause over here. No, you're helping us eventually get monetized. That's the plan here. So, Again, like the intention in tonight's stream was to feature these sneakers. You guys typically know we go live anywhere from 30 minutes to about an hour. Feature the sneakers for the first 15, 30 minutes, talk a little bit about it, and then we transition into sneaker talk. That's kind of like how my streams go, but it was nice to kind of like prolong the conversation a little bit and share with you things that I'm legitimately excited about. Fashion, I love fashion. I really do. There's certain brands I follow. Ship John, definitely one huge brand that, well, it's a smaller brand, but I'm a huge fanatic of their products. And then obviously Self Edge as well is definitely a place where I shop. Like that's actually the place I ended up getting my chains. I got a couple chains. This is the second one I got. This one, I don't know if you guys see it, but let me actually just bring it on display. So there's this saying that thunder never, what is it? Yeah, lightning never strikes the same place twice. But I got two thunderbolts here. I have the large one and then I have the mini one. So like my saying is you can't say that because lightning does strike the same place twice when it's around my neck. That's for sure. Brian Peachy says, and yeah, I did get this from Self Edge. So shout out to Self Edge and Kia for sure. Brian says, "What's up, Mr. Old School and Murder BX? Yo, what is up? What is up? What is up? PG, rather be inside. Never mind. Oh man, you know it. Pause. Hey, we always pausing, man. But guys, that's pretty much it for the stream. So I'm about to jump on out of here. I'm about to join this Kith drawing over here. Don't sleep. Join up right now if you want these. Okay, so do that. Also, Undefeated. Join the Undefeated contest. I know Undefeated is really hard to hit on, but hey, shoot your shot. You know, it really doesn't hurt to try. That is for sure. Let me go ahead and just bring up my Instagram as I typically do in stream fashion. All right, so where are we at over here? So yeah, before I jump out of here, just wanted to, I typically kindly ask for 3 things. All right, those 3 things are, if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, what are you guys doing? We pretty much rock over here, 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes more than that. And we pretty much cover sneaker content, fashion stuff, and all that fun stuff. So consider subscribing to this YouTube channel as we slowly scale, bring this channel to the moon. We got the lightnings. Yeah, man. Yeah, lightning never does strike the same place twice unless it's on this guy. That's for sure. Okay, we see you, Ernest Khan, rocking the Flash jewels. Yeah, man. I think it's important to wear things that make you feel good, for sure. And these have some sentimental value to me in my life, so I'm thankful to have them. That's for sure. But yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. If of course you like this sort of content, Number 2, smash that like button out of the park if you haven't already. Serge says, thought I had noties on for this channel. Yeah, put the noties on. Put the noties on because when we hit 2,000 subscribers, well, I mean, if we hit 1,700 by the 16th or when those boots are dropping, we'll cop the boots and we'll wear them. We'll put out a vid and all that stuff. I'll review them in the channel. But once we hit 2,000 subscribers on this channel, okay, officially, I'm going to be raffling off $500 worth of a sneaker for 1 lucky subscribers, and then most likely we're going to put a consolation prize as a second placer as well. Okay, I don't know what it is. Run it up on your way out of here. And then lastly, consider helping this guy get to 2,500 followers on Instagram. You guys know it. We're here to love and create, okay? I changed up my description a little bit over here, but feel free. I'm inviting you to join me over here. I pretty much share on my channel after the stream is done. If you ever miss out on the stream, I post it on my stories so you can watch it. I try to make it very easy for people to follow the content, okay? And then again, lastly, if you haven't already seen my top 10 sneakers of 2022, I have a video. Feel free to go ahead and take a look at that as well. I try to make it very easy for you guys to watch my stuff. So I'm going to be jumping out of here. I'm going to play some music as I typically do in stream fashion. But I just want to thank each and every single one of you guys. Like, thank you all for rocking with me for these 2 hours. I didn't expect I'd be going live for 2 hours, but it is always a good time. So let me go ahead and just play some music on the way out of here, guys. But thank you from the bottom of my heart, okay? I'm going to peace out, and yeah, peace. Later, guys.
Bye.